Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's Saturday night, evening, afternoon. And we're ready to go with episode 2 of the Saturday show. Oh, man, we're having so much fun already. We just started, and I'm looking at this chat. So many wonderful people are already here. We got Archangel 3 first. What's up, Archangel? And we got Veen in the house. Look at that. We got Nicody, Lord KJW. Jimbo, just another nut. Conspiracy music. What's up? Good to see you. Oh man, Jimbo. Julie Weaver, hi, what's up? Always great to see you. Oh, so many wonderful people from my morning show. Pat Dagler, what's up? This is great. Texas Tim, what's up? Terry Barnes, Dino, hi y'all. Florida Jim, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up, homie? Um, and ladies and gentlemen, my co-host for the evening, the one, the only, Frauditor News Network. Let's say hello.
Hello, everyone. Thank you
Oh
for
man.
having me again. Yay.
Oh, thank you for
Woohoo.
being here. This is great.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, this is great. Hello, everybody.
yes, indeed. So we're gonna probably. Well, first of all, how's everybody's weekend going? Anybody do anything fun today? How about you, Frauditor News Network? You do anything fun this weekend so far?
I slept late. That's always fun for me. When you work 5 days a week and you get home at like 6 p.m., that's a lot of fun. And then I
Yeah.
started making a video, and then I had Chinese food, and now I'm having fun.
Yay! All right.
That's my whole
Hey,
weekend.
hey, hey! What's
What
up,
about you?
benefits? Well, I was watching Suits because I never actually saw the show before, so I thought I'd watch some reruns of that, and it seems pretty cool. What's up, Kathmandu? We're going to Kathmandu. Woohoo! We're really going to. I'm sorry. We got somebody named Kathmandu, and I'm thinking about the song. But yeah, it was kind of cool because my uncle came over to visit. I ain't seen him in about a year, so that was kind of nice talking to him again. Paracord Princess is in the house. What's up, Paracord?
Internet
Um,
God. Internet God, I think, is one of the first people that ever found my channel. And he was
oh,
commenting way back when. So thank you so much for your support, Internet God. It has meant a lot to me.
you know what, Internet God? I have been ever since. In fact, I was going to show the Frauditor troll video where he talks about that video, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it just yet. I have been digging a little bit. It's got to be out there somewhere because, like, I got that footage from uh, with Freedom or Flex Your Freedoms, Granny when he was out there doing his live. Do you know what we're talking about, Frauditor News Network?
No.
So what happened was apparently DMA was doing a live, and Roisin, what's up? Holding my groin, what's up? And the people in the library, not the employees, the customers, chased them out of the building.
Nice.
And so he immediately like privated the video and like hid it. So like ever since then, Frauditor Troll and a bunch of other guys on our end are trying to see if anybody got a copy of it that were
Oh.
able to record it while it was live. Because we're not going to give him our money to join his channel and get the. And even if he privated it, that doesn't mean members only. He could have deleted it for all we know. Vert the Ferk, what's up? Uh,
Just quickly, Little Chihuahua, Big World, do you mind if I take your videos of your Chihuahua and put it as a cooldown segment? I want your permission before I go ahead and do that. But it's some of the cutest little videos. Not little. The videos aren't little. The dog is little.
yes, indeed. And welcome, everyone. And good to see y'all here. Keith Hutchins. I'm here for
Hi, Keith.
cupcake. Oh, we need some cupcake. Can you give
Hello,
us some cupcake?
everyone.
Yes,
And
yes.
there goes all your viewers.
All right. Here, let's while we're still filling up a little bit, let's um let's say hello to our other friend, um the the voodoo dolls.
Yay.
Um so if there's anyone here who isn't aware, I'm sure everyone in here, we know you guys, um, that the first time Founder News Network and I ever worked together was when I made a video where I had two of these. One of them was playing DMA, the other one was doing Regan Benson, and FNN did Regan's voice for me. She did the voiceover. It was great. It was our first team up, and it was beautiful. So now we're partners on this Saturday night stream, and that's good stuff. And again, just making sure all the house cleaning is done. Right now, through the entire month of February, it's weird. On one hand, it's like I'm kind of thinking, well, people are probably sick of hearing me say this every time I go on the air. On the other hand, I'm doing it for the whole month, so I got to mention it the whole month. So, um, ladies and gentlemen, for the entire month of February, in case you weren't aware, I'm holding a raffle. And on my channel, any kind of donations or super chats or super stickers or anything for any amount will get your name added to the raffle. And in the first week of March, I'm going to pick a name, and whoever's name I pick is going to get grand prize will be one of these Frauditor dolls. It's got the little gimbal with the camera, and this is all homemade by my fan Salacious. We got the fake press pass, the little heart, the handcuffs, the untied shoes because they're too stupid to tie their own shoes, the terrible teeth, and then like you got a taser. If you want them to get tased, you stab them with the taser. I love that one's my favorite. But we also have the gavel. If they're in court and you want the judge to give it to them, you can stab them with the gavel. The soap is another real good one. If they're swearing and you want to wash their mouth out with soap, or if it's Glen Serio or News Now Ninja, you stab them in the mouth and get them to shut up. So the grand prize of the raffle would be one of these and a copy of my book, The Frauditor Handbook, and a packet of cards. This is what the packet looks like. There's 10 cards in a packet. And you're like, cards? What do you mean cards? If you don't know, I got these. I invented a card game, Frauditors versus anti-frauditors. And these are just some examples of what the cards look like. There's, the Glen Serio card, massive body odor is his power, and the handlebar mustache is the unclean hands power. So there's that. That's okay. I just renewed my membership. Does that count? You know what, enemy? Yes. Yes, it does. Like I said, anything that comes into the channel this month, I am adding the names to the list. It doesn't have to be during the show. When I was looking actually earlier at my renewed membership list, and you were definitely on it. So yes, that definitely counts. In fact, let me double check. Yeah, I put you on the list already. I sure did. So that being said, now our special guest today was supposed to be Scryp Cat. She's not here yet, but hopefully, with the time zone and everything, maybe she thought I meant 5, like in a different whatever. I don't know, but we'll see. At least for now, though, we're still going to have a lot of fun. Frauditor News Network is always great to have, and she's going to be here with me every week.
Yep, every week.
Yep, this is going to be our normal show every Saturday from now on. Pending, obviously if something happens. But until then, let's see who we got new. We got the Forgiven Jerry's in the house. Norfolk Southern Pokey District. Billy Yank, what's up? He said good morning because he's used to my morning show. Well, wait a minute. All members get a free entry. All entrants get a free membership. No, wait. Yeah, I can't say that. I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh, Norfolk Southern Pokey District, thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker. The $1, you are now officially entered in the contest. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are the best fans in the world. Let me just write you down right there. Norfolk Southern Pokey District. All right. So, Southern has an N at the end. I was looking at the stream and not my hands. So when I typed Pokey District, I typed Pokey Derelict. Oops. Adrian Humphreys, what's up? Good to see you. All right. So we're going to start off the festivities tonight with this Frauditor News, NCR News Network video called Frauditor Gets Kicked Out of the Courthouse. So we're going to watch that together. We're going to make fun of these idiots. Oh, we're going to be watching a bunch of fools. The fooler they are, the harder they fall. Or something. Anyway, what's up, Chinky Monkey? Good to see you. All right, so let's start out with this one. What's the name of the idiot in this one again? Let's see. Did you even say it? I don't remember. Let's find out.
4 tiers of membership with perks for each of them. Please, it helps me out, but it helps grow the channel so I can figure out what to do and provide you guys with the best content I can. With that being said, let's enjoy the video, shall we?
Yeah.
For the record, today's February 21st.
February 21st. Oh, so this is like a year old. I didn't realize this was an old video, but I know I didn't see it before.
Morning, how you doing, sir? Oh, just coming in. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Seriously, imagine that you were part of a news channel and you showed this crap. You'd have absolutely no viewers. This is the most boring shit ever.
TV, what's going on? What's going on, man? You can call me Carlos. All right.
Okay. Seems like you've been here before. Is there something you're not telling us, Mr. Frauditor?
It's all good. How much you?
Yeah, the Pulitzer Prize winning coverage here.
Do you have an appointment today?
No, I don't.
You don't have an appointment?
Okay.
No, I did not watch
I've been
the stream last
instructed
night. I forgot
to
about
make
it.
sure and communicate with you and see if you have an appointment and get you where you need to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. She made it! What's up,
Yay!
Cat?
I am so sorry. I keep forgetting that you're Eastern time.
Welcome.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm late.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We're just glad you're here. Oh, glad to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest, Scryp Cat, has arrived. Yeah, so right now, we're just watching this idiot get kicked out of a courthouse.
Oh, I love watching it. I love that.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get back into it. And, you got any smart-ass comments you want to make? Let's Mystery Science Theater 3000 this sucker.
All right.
For?
Just to do your business today.
Do my business?
Yes, sir.
So and who told you that?
It does come out that you have been here before. And I'm willing to bet you have a trespass order against you, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they're telling you that you can only come when you have an appointment. So you can't do your frauding today. You have to be there for official business. And your
what they call frauding
lack of
official
a story
business
of, well, I'm here to gather content for a story.
Is a lie.
Is it going to fly today now? Is it?
Who told me that? John Keel.
John Keel?
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to bring him over?
I don't believe he's here today, but let me get this guy into who he is here.
All right.
Who is this clown? I mean, the frauditor.
I don't know. NCR didn't say the name at the beginning of the video. This is an NCR video.
Okay. Okay.
I know this is older, but no, go ahead, Anya.
That's okay. I don't think I've seen this one.
Sorry. Some people accuse me of not doing anything. Like, you just sit there and you just play someone else's video. This is what I have to edit.
Wrong. Well, see, but that's the thing, though. Like, you just said an interesting. You brought up something interesting about this whole process and what we're doing here right now, and the whole thing, right? When they love to complain about us, like, oh, you just use other people's videos to do all that. First of all, both of you guys are well aware. You know, my channel is almost all original content. I do some of that stuff, yeah, but the fact of the matter is, doing commentary on other videos that are posted is no different than. That's why I did a whole joke thing on videos where I was doing them like they were movie reviews, because it's basically the same kind of thing. You're looking at these videos and you're breaking them down, and especially like when they talk about being a journalist, we're more of a legitimate journalist than they are, breaking down their stories. What were you going to say, Scryp?
I was going to say exactly. It's just like a movie review, and nobody has any complaints about that. You have to show part of the movie in order to review it. So we're reviewing and commenting on their videos.
Right. Exactly. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
And we have to remove all those front, the beginning, hello, how are you, walking through halls, remove all that boring content and all the cursing. And some of these frauditors can't talk without cursing.
Yep.
I mean, there's so much editing that goes involved. I'm like, I do more work than any moron just standing there in front of someone's face with a camera. It takes me hours to do what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've said this before too. We do more editing on their videos than most of them do. Like they say,
Well,
"Oh, I work so hard to make these videos." No, you don't. You go outside, you shove your camera in someone's face, piss them off on purpose, and then upload it. There's no work.
And they don't even edit it anymore. They just go live. And then I have to sift 3 hours of their live video. And only 15 minutes of it is actual something I want to show.
Right.
And I have to try to sift through 3 hours of it. You don't have any idea how maddening that is. How exhausted I am at the end.
Absolutely. It can really mess with your mind.
Oh my
having to
gosh.
watch that nonsense.
Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love my Frauditor voodoo dolls. Because when I start getting crazy, I stab them, and it makes me feel better.
Hezokuai,
Yes.
I'm going to remind you of your manners. I haven't met your co-host.
Oh,
You
I'm
haven't
sorry.
met Frauditor News Network? Frauditor News Network, this is Scryp. Scryp, this is Frauditor News Network.
Nice.
I've seen some of your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, great. Yeah, I didn't realize that you two never spoke before.
Oh, no. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Yeah, Frauditor News Network, she's a great gal. That's why I decided to make her my permanent co-host, because she's great, she's funny, she's got a good heart. And she
Excellent.
definitely understands that these people are idiots, so
Oh,
I
man.
don't have to explain that to her.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, let's look at some more of these stupid. I just want to see them get kicked out. Let's see. That's a longer video, but yeah, let's get to when he's talking to the cops. Now, the cops have arrived, and let's see what he's got to say.
Okay, you're supposed to be protecting
I need you
the
to put
people
camera
from
down.
the government,
I need
not
you to put the camera down. Or
protecting the government from the people.
you need to go outside, or I'm gonna have to put you in handcuffs.
So you're gonna under
go
threat
outside.
of arrest.
Let's go ahead. Let's go outside.
Under threat of arrest.
I'm
I'm coming
recording
out.
this too, sir.
Well, yeah, but your camera might end up missing.
No, I don't think his camera's going anywhere. But what are you hiding? You keep doing this weird spiral fadeaway, and you keep cutting out stuff. I'm not doing that. I will put this original video link in here so you guys can see I'm not doing this weird edit trick.
He did do
But
that.
the real question is this.
Well, wait, let me
Why
see
do you
real
think
quick,
we're-
because people were asking who made this original video. What Frauditor is this? Let me see. No, it's not in here. Shh. Oh, wait, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's for the record.
there it
Of course,
is.
it's for the
This is
record.
For the record.
In there.
Yep.
All
But
right.
how are
And
you
can-
making
and you
these
can-
copies?
you can
You're gonna have to
contact-
arrest
Actually-
me.
Come back, contact Mr.
I'm
Shadow.
not.
You know what? Actually, I'm glad I did that, because even though that was kind of random, I ended up getting right to the point that he was just talking about, like the fact that he put all these edits in there himself, and those edits are like, what is he cutting out? What is he hiding? I thought they were the transparency people. By the way, thank you very much for the $2 Canadian. You are now officially once again entered into
Hello,
the
Stefan.
raffle for the voodoo doll.
Thank you
Hello.
for coming and joining us. Love having you here.
Yes. But yeah, what do you guys think about the way that this guy actually, because we were just talking about these guys not doing editing, the fact that he does seem to be doing suspicious editing.
That drives me crazy too, because I know whatever they cut out means that something that proves them wrong. And so
Or
another-
embarrasses them. Yeah.
embarrasses them, yeah. So when I'm taking their video, and oftentimes they prove themselves wrong without doing much, but then I have to also wonder what they're hiding, and I have to try to go through it. I mean, it's maddening trying to go through their video, and then
yeah.
and then they try to put in all these little cute little circles and other editing tricks, and I'm like, oh gosh, kill me now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I would rather see the raw footage and
Yeah.
edit it myself, as maddening as that is. Because you're right, any cuts that jump cuts and stuff, they're hiding something.
That's why I
Right.
go through their live streams, because I take their live streams more than after they edit it, because it's a mess when they edit it. I take their live streams and just take it as it is and sift through the whole torturous 3-4 hours of it.
Oh yeah.
And so many of these videos where the video starts with the confrontation and they never show us what led to it.
Yes.
Cincinnati MC Press does that.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like trying to build this false narrative where it's like, I just walked in the door and all of a sudden the cops started attacking me. Okay,
The
just
cops-
show the part where you walked in the door. But no,
Yeah.
you just where the cops are talking to you is the first thing we see.
Yeah, the cops are there, and everyone hates the person. We have no idea what happened before. It's just they walked in, everyone said, we're going to come and get you. For no reason.
Exactly. Yeah. That didn't happen.
Right. So anyway, let's see what this cop has to say to this guy.
I'm not going to contact you. That's fascinating. Why do I have to do it and no one else does? Why does everybody else have to do
Because
it?
you're the idiot with the camera that won't shut up.
I'm not giving you money. Go look for it.
Go look for it.
Another thing is,
What would he say
if
if a cop told him that?
if they're the press, why won't they give their name? Don't the press want to be known? Don't they want to promote their channels?
Yeah. Exactly.
They come in a big van with the network
You
logo
can't
painted on the
trespass somebody
side.
from public property
Right.
unless they're breaking the law. I'm surprised you don't know this, Officer White.
What's your business?
Does he have a mask on? He sounds muffled.
Conduct press.
I has no teeth.
I don't know.
Gathering content, matters of public interest. People want to know what their money is being spent on. They want to know how it's being spent. They want to know where they can get these services, how they serve you, how
All
good
you
is
gotta
the
do is
service.
go on the internet.
All this is public
Yeah.
interest.
What's your date of birth?
Yeah, what people is he
Give me your
referring to?
identity
They
from
can
me.
find out
I'm
their
not
own.
considering the money.
Investigation? All right, I'm conducting an investigation.
What
Concealing your identity.
crime are you
What's your-
conducting?
What's your date of birth?
What crime are you
I'm trying.
What
to
crime are you
determine whether-
investigating?
Okay, I'm trying to determine for you whether or not this is a valid restraining order. Okay.
It's not a
In order-
restraining order.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You know what a
Or
restraining order is.
Trespass order. Excuse me. Trespass.
That's
order.
not a trespass
Okay.
order. I have permission to come here as it says,
Listen to me.
but they're trying to put rules on it,
You're not listening to me.
which
They're
isn't
trying to put
lawful.
rules.
Listen to me. All right. I'm
Duh.
trying to help you out and verify whether or not there is a valid trespass order against you from the building. Okay. All right. In order to do that, I need your birthday.
No, you don't need my birthday to see if it's valid. That has nothing to do with that. You better think again, partner. You better think again.
You better think at all.
Harassing.
Okay, Mr. Benavides, I got
What
some
did he just cut out?
for you, okay? So
Yeah, see
can I
what just
speak for a
happened. It
minute?
just skipped.
Explain everything.
Yes.
Okay, and please don't interrupt me.
Yes.
Okay. They're not
I'm
saying.
going to only interrupt you if you say something that's
Oh,
it's
Well,
not, okay?
let me just
So we can, you know what I mean? So we can have
Oh
a
my
have a
God.
dialogue.
dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
When is
Yeah,
one of
so
these guys
shut
ever going
up.
to actually plead the fifth? Stop
and
talking.
stick
Yeah.
to it.
Right? Well, I always say that I always call it the old school con man technique. You know, it's the talking in circles, it's the constantly interrupting, and the biggest one, and this is even like in old books on how to manipulate people and you know how to make friends and influence people or whatever. But before that, even they were talking about how you ask someone a question, and then while their brain is still formulating the answer, you ask them another question, which completely breaks their train of thought. And then you could use that to try and trick them into saying something that is incorrect and then pounce on the incorrect statement. And that's
Yes.
basically what these guys are doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's all, even if they don't realize they're playing a psychological game, right? And Scryp, I mean, I would think because your videos tend to be more looking at the psychological aspect of it. So how do you feel about
Yeah,
that idea?
That's exactly it. They are they're master well, some of them are master manipulators, but most of them are manipulators just by nature. And you're right. They don't even realize that that's what they're doing. but they do it as a natural part of their personality. It's, ugh,
Right.
it's
Well, that's also part of why they follow the script, right? Like, because
Yeah.
the script is that. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what else I got.
They're not saying you can't come up here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
What they're asking, and they're asking this as politely as they can, all right, is for you to coordinate with Mr. Chavez when you want to visit and who you want to speak to. That's all they're asking. That's what the other members of the press do, and that's what they're asking you to do, okay? Because people work here.
I'm glad he said
all right,
that.
And you just show up, you go start talking to people, they take it as harassment, they're trying to do their job. Yeah.
I
So
understand.
far, does that make sense?
No, not the last part that you're
No.
saying.
Okay.
Okay?
Well,
Just because they
people-
think they're being
people feel-
harassed.
People feel harassed.
They can feel it, but there's a difference being actually harassed and feeling harassed.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not doing anything that's physical, anything that's
See,
threatening.
that's when, like, if I was the cop, I'd be like,
I'm
well, you're the one
far
who
distance away
feels
from
like
the
I'm
people
being a
that I'm
tyrant.
reporting.
Exactly.
I'm not engaging with them.
Do you need a ambulance?
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's fine. But please coordinate with Mr. Chavez. If not, if you refuse to abide by what they're asking you to do, they will, and they can criminally trespass you from the building.
They can't.
And if they do that,
They
anytime
can't
you should, anytime,
trespass
if
me.
they
They
do
can't
that,
trespass.
listen to me.
No,
Well,
you have to
yes, you
debate.
can.
You have to.
You
Do either of you have any, like, legitimate idea of where they get this idea that they can't be trespassed from? Because I don't
Well-
even get, like, I get their argument, but I don't get where that argument comes from.
I have the understanding. Well, my belief is that long time ago there was the Grand Poobah of Frauditors, and he was the main frauditor, the OG frauditor that came
Right.
around and sat in front of a bunch of dumb people that were all drooling on themselves, and said you can't be trespassed unless you commit a crime. And they all sat around and went, whoa, and then it was born. That's my belief.
I think
That's great.
now I don't know this for sure because I can't stand watching him, but I believe Earl used to tell them that. But where he got it from, I'm not really sure. And it's
Yeah, I don't know.
usually they usually get this stuff from misunderstanding something that was actually a legal ruling. You know how they do that.
Well, that's kind of like what I'm getting at. Like, most of their stuff, like, I have done it, and I can track down the specific codes, laws, and statutes that they're misquoting or misinterpreting, and all. But the you can't be trespassed thing, that just doesn't compute to me. Like, even logically, like, and I always say to them, like, this is, well, here, tell me what you think of this. This is an example that I've used before. I don't know if you've heard me say this, but what I always say is, because they'll say, like, private property is different, but I'll say, look, your argument is that trespassing in and of itself isn't a crime. Trespassing is a result of you committing a crime. So by that definition, if I walk into your house, like if you open the door and I walk in, I didn't break in, so I didn't commit breaking and entering, I just entered your house, then you can't ask me to leave because I'd have to commit a crime first to allow you to ask me to leave. Yeah, but that's my property. Right? So what's the difference? You're saying trespass in itself isn't illegal. It's you have to do something else to cause a trespass. So if I'm not doing anything, then you can't ask me to leave according to your own logic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have no logic. Trespass is just if they ask you to leave and you don't. There, you're trespassing. If you're on
Exactly.
any property where you're not allowed to be, you're trespassing. You don't. And like there's the argument where I'm doing a video on it now where they're saying that interference has to be a physical act. That's another one, and it's just not true.
That depends on the state because there are. I can't remember which states. I'm sorry, but there are states that say it must be physical, but a lot of the other states, it doesn't have to be physical. So
Well, I'm talking about Texas, and I looked at the law, and it doesn't say anything that I've seen about it having to be physical.
there you go. There you go. And they
Well,
just hear Sean Paul Reyes say something, or they hear Earl say something, and they just run with it. They don't check. They don't
check.
double check themselves.
Yeah, no, they don't. They
They're
don't,
so-
and their investigations are weak because they misinterpret everything.
Yeah.
Like I always say, they have the Constitution is like a fill in the blank. They take out the parts they don't like and they put in their own words and they go, "Here it is. This is the truth."
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with Poster 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Cherry picking.
exactly.
Oh
Ugh.
boy. And then another thing I hate too, and this guy was just kind of getting into it a little bit, is this idea of discrimination. And I get so mad at them when they use that as an example because it's like, what are you discriminating against? Like, well, they'll always say, well, you can put a rule saying only whites or whatever. That's no different? It's like, no, that's illegal. And then you legitimately have beef with that. But that's not what they're doing. They're saying no cameras.
Yeah.
And even if they were crossing that line, you still would have to leave when they ask you to leave. But then you'd be able to file a juicy lawsuit and you'd win if they were legitimately going against your rights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these guys are not part of any protected class of people.
Right, exactly.
Mhm. And that's my point. You know, if an officer tells you that you're trespassing or something, standing there like an idiot and arguing with them is not going to work. It's going to get you in more trouble. You take it to the courts. There, you can make an argument and maybe even, like you said, get a lawsuit out of it and get some money. But standing there arguing is not the way to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's the difference between, and this is where people like, if either of you saw Trolls Live yesterday where he had Rogue Nation on, this is one of Rogue Nation's big arguments is this whole idea that like, if they're not violating my rights, I'm not going to win the lawsuit. But there's a difference between you going somewhere and they do something that you can sue them for, and you purposely going out of your way to bait a lawsuit out of them.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. And then they
and you know, they constantly scream, I've got it on video. Well, show us the video, because I can guarantee you that any judge looking at that video is going to know that you caused the problem to begin with.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Long Island Audits when he was found guilty just last week. You know, the judge is like, well, I heard your arguments and they all make sense, but I mean, I watched the video. It was in evidence in court. You did it on purpose. Duh.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You said dialogue right here, right? Okay, let's
criminally trespass you from the building.
criminally trespass me from public
Sir.
property unless I'm committing a crime.
Sir,
What am I doing? that
It's
would
not a
be
park.
committing
It's not a
crime?
sidewalk. It's a building.
they're saying,
By not following their rules?
they're saying you're coming in and harassing employees while they're trying to do their
That's
job.
hearsay,
Not
sir.
doing what the other
That's not hearsay.
members do,
So you're
which is
taking their
coordinate-
word
which is
over my
coordinate
word.
interviews.
I'm saying I'm not harassing you, but you're taking their word.
Yes, I am
You're
taking their
supposed to be
word.
protecting the people from our government.
I'm getting both sides of the story, okay?
I'm protecting people from our government. All right, now
How?
I was just going to say, can either of you explain to me exactly how what frauditors do protects any of us from anything?
You know,
The silence speaks volumes.
If you
Yeah.
ever find an answer, please let me know. I don't think there is one. I'm pretty sure there isn't.
the whole argument that I'm here to show what public services are available is just plain stupid.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Because first of all, there's the internet, and you know, anybody with the internet can go and find that
But wait,
information.
what if they don't have
secondly,
internet?
every place that I've ever lived in or had been part of, you can go to just about, well, hell, you can go to the library and pick up a book that's
Oh, they're not
gonna
free,
do that.
and it's free.
They're already
It's
there.
It's for everybody. It's all the social services available in that county.
Yep.
You know, that's a stupid argument. And protecting people or making public officials,
Accountable.
what's the word they use? Making accountable
Holding.
to the people. That's a stupid argument too, because you don't have the authority to go in there and audit anything. There are auditors, honest to God auditors that do audit these places. There's forensic auditors and there's financial auditors that every so many years go in there and do an honest to God regulated audit, and that's fine. That's not
That's
proscribed,
good.
prescribed by law. Yeah,
Hmm.
but you have no authority. You have no, or these guys have no business auditing anybody.
That's a fact. Yeah, and let me ask you, so, what you think of this. I was saying this too the other day, or maybe last. I don't know. Now that I'm doing my 5 day a week streams, now 6 days because I'm doing my Saturdays. I get my days all mixed up now. Um, but anyway, uh, this idea that well, what I said was the way I think of it, because they always say, well, your cameras in here are the same thing. Well, we don't post that on the internet. Well, but anyone could FOIA it, right? So what I was saying was like, well, if you were a real investigative journalist and you really honestly truly wanted to see what these public employees are doing, wouldn't you want the footage of when they don't think about the fact that the cameras are there? If you were a real investigative journalist, wouldn't you just FOIA all that footage and try to find discrepancies in it?
Mhm.
Investigate the footage as opposed to
Exactly.
just going out there and causing a problem, trying to
Exactly.
find the problem. Yes.
Yes.
Well, they don't want to FOIA that footage when they're there, because that footage is completely uncut and it's raw and it shows what you're doing. It shows that you're baiting these people. So no, they don't want to do that.
And
Well, right.
I would try to tell them, well, listen, you can't have a camera in here, but yeah, you're right. You can FOIA the camera footage. So if you really want to get footage of the building, go ahead and FOIA the camera footage. You can't
There
take
you
footage
go.
your own.
Well, right, and that's kind of like my point, because they'll make the argument that, well, they bring their cameras in there because they want to show how these people treat their customers and treat the general public. Well, they're not going to act that way with you because you're not acting like the normal general public. But if you FOIA the camera footage from the place, then you could watch the way they actually interact with regular members of the public.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
if
Only that's too boring for them, and that doesn't get them
Not
clicks and
drama. Yeah,
views.
there's no drama.
Exactly,
So, yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's whenever you take any of their arguments and break them down with any amount of actual logic, it's got more holes than Swiss cheese, man. It's just
Oh yeah,
insane.
and that's when they start going ad hominem and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jimbo's right. Real auditors carry clipboards, not cameras.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. But then you see, now you say that, now you're going to get someone like Flex Your Freedoms is going to start carrying around a clipboard while he's wearing his grandma wig.
That idiot. Oh, he's
And a
almost
lipstick all over his
unwatchable.
mouth.
Oh, Scryp, did you
Yes.
see my video of him right after he got convicted?
I did
And he went
not.
live?
I have missed that. I'm so sorry.
Well, no, it's cool. It's just what happened was he did a live right after he got convicted, and then deleted it. But I recorded it and I got it,
Oh,
and
I'd
I
love to
made a
see
video where, yep, and I made a video where I took a snippet of it because he says in there. Well, you know what? Here, I'll play it
Oh,
since you
good.
haven't seen it. Because just the bit with him is a short bit. But here, you two talk amongst yourselves while I look that video up.
Yeah, the logic that these guys use obviously isn't logic, but it can crumble so quickly, and they have no comeback. They have no comeback because, as we've said, they don't research their subject properly, and they misinterpret or misunderstand what they do research, and then they can't back it up because they haven't actually studied it.
Right. They don't actually know it. They just heard what someone else said and then figure, well, it must be true. So I'm gonna repeat the same words over and over again. And
Right.
when you ask them to actually delve further into it, they're just like, you're a tyrant.
Yeah, they just start throwing insults at you, and okay, well, if you go off script at all, it confuses the hell out of them.
Yeah, and that's when you're a tyrant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, Scryp, tell me a little bit more about your channel. How long have you been doing it?
A little over a year. Let's see, about a year and a half, I guess now. And what I try to do is break down the psychology of these folks.
That's scary.
Why do they do? Yeah, you bet it is.
That's a scary place.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Well, no, you know what? First of all, keep going. And Scryp, if you want to drop a link to your channel, definitely do it.
Okay.
Scrypcat, because that is what she does, Frauditors Network, and anyone else who's not familiar with Scrypcat, definitely checking her out. Subscribe to her. She does a great job of breaking down the psychology behind like what would drive someone to act the way these guys act. It's
Money.
great, some of the stuff she comes up with. Well, yeah, money, but I mean, to be able to physically do what they do, like, yes, you could say money is the ultimate.
Hey, Hezokuai, could you highlight her link that she put in the chat?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I have to. Here, let me pin it. There you go. And then, well, yeah, because like you say, when I'm on StreamYard, I can't see it the same. But here, I'll pin it. There you go. Boom.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, definitely go subscribe to her. And I thought, no, I didn't put the links in my dang nabbit. See, I was gonna link both of you in the description, but I didn't even realize that I forgot to do that. And I made the description box like a few days ago, so I thought I had already did. I'm sorry. But anyway, here. You don't necessarily have to watch this whole video. It's just the beginning bit is the part where I show Flex Your Freedoms, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And just pay attention to what he says. It's amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Alan Newcastle sits alone watching YouTube videos on his computer when suddenly he hears an all too familiar cry for help. There is no expectation of privacy in public. There's no need to fear. Hezokuai is here. It's fun to laugh at that clown DMA. It's fun to laugh at that clown DMA. He's got Regan Benson guaranteed to annoy while she fraudits with all the boys. Hey guys, welcome back to the Channel Overbiter. And today we're gonna break down this whole Denver Metro audits and the whole Sheridan, Colorado saga that's been going on over there and all the craziness he's been causing with his frauditor friends and Regan Benson and all these nuts. But before we get into that, lately, Familia TV's been saying some things about this idea that he has that this whole frauditing thing might be getting a little way too out of hand. And I saw a clip from Flex Your Freedoms that making me think that he might be onto something. Look at this and tell me what you guys think.
Again, I say some of you guys think I've been watching too many conspiracy shows. I honestly believe these guys are recruiting and they're stirring up another revolution.
I'm gonna be thinking of a certain way we can come together as more of a force. I was thinking about some ways we can do that, but right now I think I need to build up my own little freedom fighter. Obviously not a militia, because you can't do that. Militia just counts as like militia can't be like I can't remember the terms for it, but it's not a militia. We're just going to have some freedom-loving nerds that want to exercise our Second Amendment. If any of you want to do that, I do have another gun. Just don't Chris Kyle my ass. Don't kill me. Because I will be sad. I'll probably cry right before you kill me. And I'll be like, why'd you betray me, you idiot? And then you'll kill me. So don't do that. You would suck wiener if you did. But if any of you need a gun, hey, I'll let you have my Glock. Not have, but use, exercise.
So what do you guys think of that clip?
That's weird. That is
Yeah.
really weird. I don't know what he's asking for.
I don't know either, but that's why it's a little frightening, because that was right after he got convicted. He was in his car live in front of the courthouse, you know, and
Yeah, what was
since
his point?
then,
I don't understand the point of what he was trying to do.
he
Yeah.
was saying that they need to get together and do more things like the DMA stuff with the 15 frauditors all storming the place together. And since then, he's been making more videos where he's been frauditing with other people, not just him in his granny outfit, but like him with Afro Man and Pig Face Guy and all these other people, you know, just like popping in and out, in and out. Kind of crazy. Hey, Scryp, are you putting a link in there?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a few of my videos so that as we progress, we might.
Oh no, yeah, that's great.
And I'm just picking the shorter ones because some of mine go on for 20 minutes. But
no, that's beautiful. That's what I was gonna say we should do next, but I just wasn't sure, because you know sometimes when you have an open panel like this, sometimes other people show up with like a fake name at the bottom or whatever. I wanted to make sure that was from you.
Yes.
So here, let's check that out. This is a Scrypcat video, everybody. If you're not familiar with her work, here's some right here.
And this is old, guys. My hair doesn't look like this anymore. Hello, everybody and everybody else. My name is Scrypcat, and this is Scrypcat Says. On this channel, we take a look at First Amendment auditors, sovereign citizens, cop watchers, cop baiters, and Karens from a slightly different angle. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I read every comment I receive and appreciate every one of them. You all have given me many great ideas. Keep your eye on the channel. You might see one of your suggestions come to life. I'd like to give a big shout out to Unclean Hands. Unclean Hands mirrored one of my videos, and because of that, I gained several new subscribers and some terrific comments. Thank you, man. And no video of mine would be complete without the stunning animations of Binary Tools. His work is amazing. Now I have to warn you that today's video is going to be different. Why are Christmas trees so bad at sewing? 'Cause they keep dropping their needles.
All right.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. This is various auditors laughing. Why do chicken coops have 2 doors? Because if they had 4 doors, they would be a sedan.
Oh no. What's up, Kevin? Oh, that's Glenn. Yeah.
Okay. Enough with the silliness. Let's get on to what we really came here for.
Understand something. All you bitches that's out there talking about, I don't need no man, right? Then bitch, don't accept a fucking paycheck. Don't call the police. Don't call a nigga for a fucking thing if you don't need no man, bitch, with your stupid ass. You motherfucking hoes are the dumbest bitches in the world. You the only dumb bitches on the planet that disrespect the fuck out of us by saying you don't need us. You don't understand how fucking disrespectful that is, bitch. You dog bitch. All bitches out here that's saying that shit, bitch, I hope it really happened to you. I hope whatever happened to you, bitch. And as you can see, that shit making us hate your fucking guts. Every time we hear that shit talking about you don't need no man, it's making us hate you, bitch. Making us hate you, bitch. Making us hate you, bitch. Know that, bitch. Know that, bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, right? Okay. Would it make you feel better if I asked you to change the oil in my car?
Yes, sir.
How can I help you? My husband for killing
Can I
bugs.
talk to you in your office?
No.
No? Are you gonna give me the video footage of the No.
The body cams.
I sent you a letter. I believe you received it. Have you?
Yes.
Okay. That is the denial of your records request. You have legal rights to challenge that if you wish, and so you can go ahead and do that.
So you're going to violate my Freedom of Information Act?
No. I'm basically
That's
gave
violating.
you a legal opinion, and I provided a denial to you as required by Wyoming law. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I just want to make sure that you know that you're violating my Information
I would
Act.
disagree with your contention.
Okay. On what basis?
I've given you my basis in writing.
But can you state your basis?
No. I've given it to you in writing. You can read it, and you can use that in any way you want.
Okay.
Might I also suggest that there's excellent treatment available for personality disorders. You might want to consider medication.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was
I want
great.
that man's name and address. I want to send him a Christmas card.
You know what you guys are really doing? It's putting the people in danger. You see what I'm saying? You guys think you're doing a good job, but it's a fucking horrible job.
You do it.
Yeah.
All because of cameras.
No, because of idiots.
Wait, just a minute. Did you just admit that people's lives are in danger because of your cameras?
Hello there, and welcome to this Sunday installment of First Amendment Rights. I'll be doing a First Amendment audit, so stay tuned. We'll see how things turn out today. Take a stroll over here and check out the property, see what it looks like.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little fun fact for you, running along the street here, down Heil Avenue, all the way down at this end. If you head that way, you'll wind up at the Miles Square Park.
Ooh, a travel log.
Big regional park, golf course in the area. It's been
Isn't this
here,
guy just
as long
auditing
as I can
hotels
remember.
now?
I have no idea.
Like I got someone checking me out down here at the end of the sidewalk.
Ooh.
Oh, no, he just went around the corner.
Oh no.
Had a
Breaking
looky-loo there
news.
for
Hold
a
on,
moment. I was taking pictures of the front of the building here. We got cars coming in here for the prayer service, it looks like.
Yeah,
Cars
that's what
coming
they
in.
do.
Wow.
That's what they do in churches. They pray. It's called the First Amendment.
It's about quarter after 9 right now. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up here from the Fountain of Life Fellowship in Fountain Valley, California. We had some interactions here today from some of the members wanting to ask friendly for us to turn our camera off. I declined. Eventually, Fountain Valley Police Department was called out, and it looked like he gave them education on public photography. The officer was cordial towards us, didn't ask us any questions except for just a friendly hello and have a good day on his way out. So appreciate the Fountain Valley Police Department for upholding my photography rights today out here.
Oh, is it over? Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah. If you like this video, hit that like button and share and subscribe if you feel so moved. Thank you very much for being here for my silly little video. I appreciate you all so very much. You all have a nice day now. I don't know about you, but I need a nap.
Oh, look, and there's a picture of me on there. Nice. Is that why you picked that one?
I forgot. Actually, I forgot you were there.
Nice. Hey, that's fine with me. Thank you very much. So anyway, yeah, that's Scryp Cat, everybody. So definitely go ahead and subscribe to her. She's great. Love her videos. Good sense of humor. And like I said, having a slightly different point of view on it, not just looking at it through the legal lens, but through the psychological lens is fantastic. Because like I was saying earlier, there has to be, like, I understand that the primary motivation might be to get paid, but there still has to be something else in you to to do that, like to decide, like, okay, there's a million different ways to make money. This is the one I'm going to choose to do.
That's
Like there
true.
has to be something else there to make you make that choice. You know.
That's true. I mean, if I needed money, that'd be one of the last things I would do. I mean, I'd have to need money desperately to choose something like that.
Yeah, I'm too. I don't think like a criminal, and so something like this would never occur to me. I mean, okay, maybe I'm one of the what do they call them, sheeple, that I don't mind living in a society where there are rules and regulations, because I understand why they're there.
Yes, exactly. Did you see the video that I did where I was using my voodoo dolls to make fun of DMA and Regan Benson, and Frauditor News Network did the voice of Regan for me?
I love those voodoo dolls. Salacious is amazing.
Yes, it's awesome work there. Well, the reason why I brought it up was because the stuff that they're talking about, obviously it's me and her doing the voices, but the things that they're saying are exactly those same kind of things, right? It's always taking these bits and pieces of the arguments they make and like really focusing in on these ideas. And I say this a lot during my streams on the morning streams, is that they have this way of redefining terms, right? So if you try to talk to them and you speak English, they don't accept that. You have to speak their language, right?
Mhm.
You don't get a traffic ticket. You get your money stolen from you by a road pirate. You know, you don't get pulled over in your car. You're traveling in a conveyance, right?
You don't get arrested, you get kidnapped.
Right, exactly. So but what I'm getting at is talking about it like on a psychological level. To me, and this I think goes back to the whole tyrant thing and the sheeple thing and the bootlicker thing, and this is why they can, when they deal with the general public, the people they're supposedly fighting for, they're even more rude sometimes. Somebody like SGV just loves to pepper spray random people. What's his name? Freaking media loves to curse people out and call them names and swear at them and pepper spray them. And like they love making people sad. They love helping people get sued. They love filing complaints on random people, getting people to lose their jobs. They get off on it. And it's like a power trip for them. But to me, it's kind of like in wartime, right? Like in the old days, saying that in World War II, the Germans were krauts because it dehumanizes them to call them something else, right?
Exactly.
So by being sheeple or bootlickers or tyrants, it's dehumanizing all of us,
Yes.
right? And so we're just these random groups of names. We're not actual people. Like, well, we're standing up for the people, but you're not the people. You're the sheeple. You're the bootlickers. You're not what we're standing up for. And it's like, yeah, but we're the people who vote. And I said this last week, the way these guys are acting, they keep trying to educate the general public that if you say, please don't film me, they don't have to stop because you asked them to stop. There's no law that says they have to stop. Well, the more people they educate that law doesn't exist, that's not going to make people say, oh, okay, fine, I'll just let you film me if I don't like it, no matter what. No, that's going to make people start to vote for or push people to create that law.
Exactly.
And to actually make it. What do you think about that, Scryp?
Well, and the problem is that I'm not sure if this applies, but there are two-party states, and even one-party states. There are laws that say everyone has to agree to be in your video or to participate in whatever it is you're doing. I believe there are those laws, and I think they apply to this kind of thing. The problem is, this is why they no longer identify themselves. They used to tell you their channel, but they don't anymore because they started getting privacy strikes from YouTube, from the people who were upset about being in their videos. But I think there are laws. It's so hard to figure out who these dumbasses are. If I'm just, in my local post office and I don't recognize one of these guys, I don't know what their channel is. I mean, I know how I would react to them.
Right.
But anybody else, it's difficult to find out who they are so that you can privacy strike them or do something with the law. Hell, sue them.
Right? Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I think what we do actually is important, because, and again, it sort of goes back to what we were saying earlier. It's not just using other people's content. It's not just commentary. It's trying to bring more and more awareness to the general public, because like you said, they walk into a post office or something and one of us are there, yeah, we're going to know what they're doing, but the average person on the street has never even heard of this phenomenon before. They don't know what this is. They just see some idiot with the camera and they're going to ask them nice, and once you approach them and start talking to them, now you're just making yourself the story that they're working on. You are the story, of course, right?
You approached me.
Yep. And that's it. And it's like, you can't, that they would want you to just ignore them, but you can't even just do that anymore. But that being said, that actually is a good segue to the next video I wanted to show. It is the most recent Frauditor troll video on DMA. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is because they get, wait a minute. Am I thinking of, when it gets to this point with this guy in the truck, the guy in the truck doesn't want a couple idiots filming him while he's getting a ticket. And of course, they're not going to say, again, their whole argument always breaks down, right? If we're there to protect the people from the cops, and the people are saying, dude, the cop isn't doing anything wrong, leave me alone, get out of my face with the camera, and you refuse to do it, how are we supposed to believe you? Well, obviously, we know they're full of it anyway, but I love showing videos like this just as more evidence that we're right and they're wrong.
Exactly.
Just wanted to see what the heck you're doing.
Hi.
Colorado Springs Police.
The Olympic City, USA.
Colorado Springs, Olympic City, USA.
Oh, he's doing speed radar.
Oh, he's stealing money from people?
Yeah. That's what they do. They actually do that here in Colorado Springs.
They actually send real officers?
See, and they use their radar gun.
Is that what he's got? Got a gun in his hand?
A radar gun?
They think the money goes straight to the cops.
What's up, man? What you doing today?
Speed enforcement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, what does it look like, DMA? Obviously, he's doing speed enforcement. Are you dim-witted? Like, he has a radar gun in his hand. You can clearly see that he's pointing it at the cars. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to put 2 and 2 together in this situation.
Stealing money from people
DMA would
today?
never
Sure.
be able to do math.
Yeah, man, kick rocks, bud.
Oh.
Oh,
You're on private property, so.
Oh, yeah? So you're going to solicit a trespass or what?
No.
Okay, well, then you're on private property too, bud.
Yeah, the owner actually likes us here.
Oh, do they?
They do.
They like you stealing money from people like that? Are you a rookie or?
No.
You're still doing traffic enforcement? How long have you been on the force?
And why is it that none of these frauditors or cop watchers could ever even begin to understand what speeding is? Like, oh, you're a terrible, evil tyrant because you're pulling people over for speeding. It's like, well, how come you're not starting some kind of big campaign to try and educate people the dangers of speeding, to get people to stop speeding? It's never their fault for speeding. It's always the cop's fault for pulling them over.
It's never their fault for anything.
How many fatal accidents involve speed? Almost every one of them.
Yeah. Yep. It's major problem. There's a reason why speeding codes exist, why there are speed limits, and it's not about making money. They never understand that, though. Of course.
But you
I
know,
made
if DMA was got hit by a car that was speeding, and he would get pissed off that they didn't have a cop like this monitoring people that was speeding.
Exactly. Exactly.
yes. Well, see, and oh man, see now you guys saying that it reminded me like one of the things that I always beef on with these guys is like, okay, so that whole idea, and you know what, my hat's crooked, so I'm going to take it off for a minute. I had it off when we were watching the video, and then I put it back on for the entertainment value, but whatever. So, yes, this whole idea, these guys talking about the way that the laws work and the way that it seems like every law that exists only exists for the purpose of control and scamming people and having nothing to do with anything real. But the way that they, especially DMA, I mean, his whole thing with Sheridan, which Monday is going to be really fascinating to see what happens at the town hall meeting. Speaking of which, that's going to be something that I'm going to watch live. And if anything starts, I'll definitely cover it. But the point is that all started with them going to a traffic stop and filming them with their radar gun. And Wolverine Transparency and Broken System, Broken Trust, that's what they do is they follow the cops around that do the radar guns. It's like all of these guys are convinced that the cops are evil for wanting to stop people from speeding, but none of these guys care about people speeding. And when you talk about the reaction with the cops and the way they would react if the cops didn't do anything, that's one of the things about the idea of unlawful directives that really bothers me. Because let's say that you're one of these guys and you're doing something and you walk into a certain spot and that spot is like you are not allowed to go in that area, and you end up getting arrested and going to jail. Your big thing is, well, I wasn't informed that was into the. But if a cop tries to inform you, don't you dare give me directives, pal. You're violating my right.
I don't need your unlawful directives. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like they're trying to. Oh.
There's no sign. There's no sign, but the cop is telling you. The cop is the sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Until they get one up. They didn't think they would have to put a sign up because they thought people were smarter than that.
Right, and we just got a super chat. Thank you from Stephanie. Another entry into the raffle. Between 1976 and 2021, the number of vehicles on U.S. roads has doubled, but the number of fatal accidents has been cut by 50%. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, because there's traffic laws. That's right. And they're enforced. And I made this point a couple weeks ago, too, on one of my streams. It's like, if literally the only reason that police ever pulled anyone over was to write them tickets to generate revenue, then how is it possible that anyone ever has gotten off with a warning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They wouldn't even exist.
DMA is an excellent example of manipulation.
Yeah. Man, you're not moving up too quick, huh?
I think the city needs money.
Yeah, maybe the city needs money.
Hopefully from paying all of this lawsuits.
Man.
But see, like there actually is a real need for police, right? For people that like assault people or rape or murder people. Like what you're doing, like you don't really think that's wrong. You just like creating conflicts when otherwise there'd be nothing. Just sitting there with your radar gun. Yeah, man. I mean, people are just trying to get home, like just go home, feed their family, and you're just like stealing money from them for going 10 over. I mean, what's the least you'll write a ticket for?
15.
15?
In Tennessee, 15 is reckless driving.
Depends on how many people are speeding.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If someone's going 15 miles an hour over, I don't agree with people driving fast, but if they're not hurting anyone,
man, how
if they haven't
stupid
killed
is
someone.
this
Until
guy?
they do.
He doesn't agree with them driving fast, but if they're not hurting anyone,
Not
it's not
hurting
a big
anyone.
deal. So you want to wait till after they hurt someone
Yeah.
to arrest them. You want to
After
not give a
someone's
shit
dead.
about preventing accidents. This guy's a complete clown. This no victim, no crime thing is so stupid. They don't understand a simple concept that is crime prevention.
And I'll tell you what, too, on that same point, and I always point this out as well, is this idea that, like, okay, so by that logic, again, once you break down their logic, it's illogical. But
Mhm.
if what they say is actually right, if they're actually correct, then what that means is if I got somebody at gunpoint and there's a cop standing right there, they have to let me murder the person before they can intervene.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because no one got hurt.
So far,
Right.
no one's gotten hurt. That's right.
Right.
Right,
So
not
don't,
until I pull the trigger.
right.
Yep.
So don't involve yourself. Nothing's happening. He's having a good time. You're just pointing the gun at someone.
Mm-hmm.
As long as no one got hurt, there's no crime. Everything's fine.
Right. And then what happens? And then what if that actually did happen? It's the exact same thing we were just talking about. Then they'd be complaining about, well, the cop didn't tell me. Well, the cop didn't stop him. Right. That's why when all the frauditors went to Uvalde, like, and it was so hard because I tried talking, because Rogue Nation was one of the ones that was there, and I talked to him about it afterwards on my stream. And it's like, it was hard to make the point because, again, what these guys love to do, and Rogue Nation's an expert at it, is always building these false equivalencies and taking everything to a different level. And it's like, oh, so you're saying the cops in Uvalde handled it right, or this and that? It's like, no, that's not the point. The point is, your argument is always, well, the cops shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that, and it's not their job to make sure that we're safe. And then as soon as that actually happens for real, you're showing up there to protest them acting the way that your false narrative says they should act. But with it's hard to explain, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when the cop does what they supposedly want the cop to do, they protest that. But when the cop doesn't, they protest that. In other words, no matter what the cop does, they're going to protest it.
Another point about Uvalde is that, from what I remember hearing, it wasn't that the cops were just standing around not wanting to do anything, is that they were told not to do anything by superiors. So if my supervisor tells me not to do something and I do it, that's what do they call that? Insubordination, I think.
Yeah. Right.
So they didn't do anything because their superiors told them not to. It wasn't their fault. So I don't understand why they were getting the blame for it. If that's correct, I don't understand why they were getting the blame anyway.
Well, that's why I say, as far as specifically what happened in Uvalde, I don't want to get into that because, I wasn't there. I don't know the whole story. I've heard different versions, and maybe they were right, maybe they were wrong. But the point is, the way the frauditors reacted to it is what I'm talking about. And the hypocrisy of their own words, like, okay, you guys are going to, and in other words, because they talk so much bad stuff about cops, ultimately, I don't think they cared at all about what happened in Uvalde. They just saw it as an opportunity to get clout by doing something that's in the news. That, we always talk about how bad the cops are. Now the whole country's saying these cops are bad. Let's go jump all over that and show up at their city hall meeting and make the families of the people,
clout chasing all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there is I believe it's a Supreme Court ruling. And in the Supreme Court ruling, it does say that the police do not have the responsibility for your safety. But that was a completely different situation in which, if I can remember it.
It was a domestic.
It was a restraining. It was
Yes.
a restraining order.
Yeah. And it had absolutely nothing to do with anything else, but they glom onto that.
Yeah.
Like they always do and misinterpret everything.
Yes. It's like the whole point of that ruling isn't that the cops have no responsibility to protect or help anyone at all. What it is if they fail to do so, like if somebody breaks into your house and you call 911 and the cops show up 5 minutes after the guy's done stabbing you, your family can't sue the cops for not saving your life. That's what that's ultimately saying. Not that, like the scenario I just painted, right? If somebody's about to stab you and a cop's standing right there, they don't have to stand back and watch you get stabbed first before they can intervene. No, they tackle the dude with the knife, because then the family of the victim is going to be like, why didn't you do that? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Wait, you know what? Scryp, Frauditor News Network, both of you guys, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that if you murder someone, they're dead, so they can't testify against you. No victim, no crime. Drop
Yeah.
the
I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. I'll put the video back on while we're waiting.
Moral for you to just like steal them, right?
It's not. It's the same that they have with the city. So if the city wants to prosecute it, they prosecute it.
Yeah, but they always prosecute it, right?
That's
I just
between
think
them
that
and
like
the city.
the state of police in the United States has come to like law enforcement being a business rather than to help the community, and like what you're doing right now isn't helping anyone or making anyone safer. There you go. He's gonna get him.
Well, then you don't know what you're talking about. But that's
Of
nothing
course
new
it's
from
making
DMA.
people safer. Jesus, he's stupid.
Absolutely, it does.
Thank you, officer, for ignoring
Yeah,
him
yes.
and going and doing your job.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to get a rile out of me.
No, sir, that's not true.
Yep, it is true.
Yeah, don't say please.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing.
That's what a lot of you guys say. We're just trying to get a
You guys
reaction.
Step back just a little bit. You guys
Hey,
can
you know
record
what?
all you want, but
No,
you
yeah.
cannot record me getting his personal information.
Hey, what law is that?
Well, it's the simple fact that I'm sure he doesn't want his personal information on your camera.
Well, he's in public, sir. I'm not obstructing you. I know the obstruction law. See us first.
All right. I have to address this. I got a $5 super chat from Fraud Wrangler. The biggest problem is that standard operating procedure only goes so far because they're very different, identical crimes. They actually had too many cops. Yeah.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah.
Exactly. And again, with a situation like that, especially in a place like that, it's not a big city like, I guess Dallas or Austin or Chicago or LA, having this big crazy thing happen, the cops out there aren't even used to dealing with that kind of stuff. But also, Frauditor Wrangler, your name has just been entered into my raffle. In fact, I'm typing your name out right now. And just real quick, I'll remind you and everyone here, if you didn't know what I'm talking about, Frauditor Wrangler, you are now officially entered into a raffle that I'm doing for the entire month of February. Any super chat I get, any donation to the channel on any level is automatically entered into a raffle. The grand prize is a Frauditor voodoo doll, just like this one, handmade by Salacious, with their fake press pass, News Now Moron, their fake handcuffs, their rotten teeth, their tiny black little hearts, their little gimbal with the camera on it filming the cops.
That's amazing.
Yep, their untied shoelaces. And then we got, to stab them, we got the taser. So you could, if you want them to get tased, you stab them with the taser. We got the soap if they need to wash their mouth out with soap, or if they're like Glenn Cereal or News Now Ninja and need to take a bath, you stab them with that. We got the gavel if they're in court and you want the judge to bring the hammer down, you stab them with the gavel. So the grand prize is you get one of these and a copy of my book, The Frauditor's Handbook, available on Amazon.
Is great.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Scryp. And also a booster pack of 10 cards. And these are the booster packs. And the cards are my card game that I invented. The
You got another
Frauditors.
super sticker.
Oh, yes, from Conspiracy Music. And this is an example of the cards. And Conspiracy Music, you also are entered in the contest as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So you guys, and it'll be in the first week of March during a live stream that I'll pull all the names of all the winners. There'll be 10 prizes. Like I said, the main prize will be the voodoo doll, the book, and the cards. And then second prize will be do I have doll-sized body armor? Actually, we were talking about that. Salacious made it.
Accessories.
Yeah, Salacious made it, so I've been talking with Salacious about making an accessory pack for him. But anyway, second prize will be a copy of the book and the cards. And then third prize will be just the cards, and all the way down the line from there, I think there'll be 10 prizes total. But so anyway, since I was getting the super chats, I had to remind them where that money's going right now and how they are entered into the contest. Yay! Welcome back, Frauditor News Network. And
thank you.
Conspiracy Music, thank you for coming here. Jeff, that is all. What's up? Just saying hello real quick to everyone I haven't said yet. Let's see, Frauditor Wrangler. Out there, Associates. Machine Head's in the house. Grandma Wolf, what's up? Forgive Jerry. Salacious is here. There you go. Let's see. Just another nut. Yes. Oh, I love you guys. It's so great to have you all here. So anyway, let's finish this bit up, and then I got another bit to show from Scryp Cat. But first, I want to go back a little bit because the whole point was I wanted to show how this citizen reacts to DMA filming him. And
Absolutely.
how, yes, because when they talk about we the people this, we the people that, we the people don't like you guys. So let me rewind that a little bit.
Yeah, that guy in the truck is we the people.
Yeah, you know record all you want, but
No,
you
yeah.
cannot record me getting his personal information.
Hey, what law is that?
Well, it's the simple fact that I'm sure he doesn't want his personal information on your camera.
Well, he's in public, sir. I'm not obstructing you. I know the obstruction law.
No, you don't.
See, that's his first thing he said. They're just trying to get a reaction out of me.
I know that's not okay to say because that's not the truth.
It is okay to say because it's free speech.
Well, I'm trying to get a reaction out of him.
First of all, I love that you said that just now, Scryp Cat. That yes, exactly. You can say that because it's free speech. But here, he's saying that the cop's wrong, saying that he was just trying to get a reaction. So let's say what he was saying
Oh
to the
yeah, so
cop
you gonna
earlier.
solicit a trespass or what?
No?
Okay, well then you're on private property too, bud.
Yeah, the owner actually likes us here.
Oh, do they?
They do.
They like you stealing money from people like that? Are you a rookie or enforcement? How long you been on the force?
So why was he saying these things to him if he
And
wasn't
they
trying to
still
get a
got you
rise
doing
out of
this?
him?
Yeah.
Dang, man. You're not moving up too quick, huh?
I think the city needs money.
Yeah, maybe the city needs money.
Probably from paying all of those lawsuits.
But see, like there actually is a real need for police, right? For people that like assault people or rape or murder people.
So we're supposed
He's
to
only-
believe that
he's
all
only-
that.
I understand.
No, go ahead. What were
When
you
he
saying?
said that, when he just said that, there's a
And when
need for
he's-
police for people who assault people, murder people, rape people. He's only thinking of the aftermath. Again, he's not thinking of prevention.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. Oh man.
Now, if there could have
Predators
been
know
someone,
nothing about working.
if there could have been someone that prevented the assault and all those other crimes from happening, wouldn't that be a good thing to not let it happen, to not let these people get victimized first?
That's why you have police out at parades and Mardi Gras and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's always fascinating to me, like, I can't find. It's so easy if you actually look on YouTube. It's so easy because they know they have a bad reputation to find videos of cops doing the right thing, of cops being good. But these guys, like, they live in a world where those cops don't even exist.
Yep.
In their minds, it's like you walk out the door and immediately you're going to get tackled and beaten and thrown in jail and locked up unless you have a camera and you shove it in their face and make them lick your boots as the cameraman.
And here's a perfect example. About a year ago, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and someone starts ringing our bell. And my husband goes to the door. It's the police, and they're saying there's a domestic, some kind of incident next door, the house next door. People have a gun, so please don't come out of your house and don't go to that side of the house.
Oh, wow.
So Yeah, and it was crazy. So we didn't, and we waited to see what happened. I mean, it turns out we were safe. But now, had that guy who was he was in the part of the house that faced ours, he started shooting and it hit our window, we would have been killed. So exactly, so what is wrong with prevention? And I was very grateful that he did that. And it was funny because I have a security camera, and because the light was so bright, one of the officers took their caps and covered it. And that was and then he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, my gosh, don't worry about it. But I was so glad they did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll tell
he
you
would
what,
be too in the same circumstance.
no,
He might not agree. He might not
because
admit it.
the second that he heard the knock at the door and saw it was a cop, he'd grab his camera, he'd open the door, and he'd say, "Hey, get out of here, you pig!
Yeah.
This is my First Amendment. This is my home. How dare you?" He wouldn't even give him a chance to explain what was going on with the gunman.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
right.
that's the problem with these guys. They immediately jump on everything, and it's like,
Or they would, or he would do something even stupider and leave his house to go film whatever this domestic was.
Oh, he
yeah,
would have,
right.
yeah.
And then end up getting shot himself.
Yeah.
Or arrested for
man.
interference, and then he'd be like, "But it's a physical act."
Yeah, what I love about
physical.
when they say that too is like, well, you're physically standing there filming me right now. That is physical. Ah. I hate it. And this video, and it's coming up. There's another reason why I wanted to show this video. They harp so much on the city wasting tax dollars, and after this cop that they're filming right now, after this, they go to the station to complain about the cop. And ultimately, the complaint is, I mean, this isn't what they literally say, but ultimately the complaint is he's pulling people over for speeding. That's basically what they're complaining about. And
Yeah,
so they're sitting,
yes, so?
talking to the chief of police for half an hour, wasting taxpayer dollars, making them listen to their nonsense and take it down as a legitimate complaint.
Yep, yep. And you're right. Who said it? Wait, who said it? Gramps. Yeah, drama queens. Absolute drama queens.
No, sir, that's not true.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not trying to
Yes, it is.
Yeah, don't say that, please.
That's what they all say.
No, that's not what we all say.
That's what a lot of you guys say. We're just trying to get a
You guys
reaction.
Step back just a little bit. You guys
Hey,
can
you know
report
what?
all you want, but
No,
you're not reading his personal information.
Hey, what law is that?
Well, it's the simple fact that I'm sure he doesn't want his personal information on your camera.
Well, he's in public, sir.
That doesn't mean you can go into his wallet and see his identification.
Such a condescending prick the MA is.
Yep.
Not okay to say because that's not true. That's not what.
That's exactly what it is.
It's exactly what it is. Yep.
He just said he doesn't want you guys filming it.
Sir, he's in public.
As usual, DMA and Karen do not care if they're pissing off regular people, quote unquote, just trying to go home. Like DMA was saying a couple minutes ago, they don't care about those people. The only thing that matters is harassing the cops and getting their precious footage.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. You're a police officer. There's no expectation of privacy in public, sir.
And they think they know the law. They just read the law. They're not interpreting it correctly.
Correct.
I can report anything I can see in public. That's the law.
Yeah, they have no idea.
No,
what they're
there's
talking
not a
about.
law that says
No
that.
expectation of privacy in public.
Jesus.
What news organization you guys from? What news organization are you from?
Oh, we're independent.
Independent from what? What's the name of your organization?
This is
What's
the
the
guy
name?
in the
What's your
car
first last
talking
name?
now.
What is the name of your organization?
What's your name?
I asked
Just
first.
don't engage with me, man. I'm just here for you, man. That's all. This guy's
Then
stealing
go
money
away.
from
I'm not
you.
here from you.
I'm not here to get your personal information or anything like that.
He doesn't want you
Money.
there.
That's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works. The non-aggression principle. You know what that is?
So, 19 over.
Words can be very
He's
aggressive.
actually brainwashed into thinking that he's not stealing money from people for speeding.
All right, this officer, his car number is 2925.
Yeah.
Sir, we weren't recording you. We're recording the police.
Wonder what purposes and why not something.
Well, it's not your truck, it was him. Unfortunately, you're the one that got pulled over.
I recorded my truck.
We weren't. We were recording the officer for officer safety.
Bullshit.
Did
Sorry.
you hear what she just said?
Yeah.
No, I don't care if you swear.
We're recording the
But
officer.
did you hear what
for
she
officer
said?
Safety. Yeah.
Like, seriously? Come on, sweet tea. We're supposed to believe you. That's insane that she would. Like, they were doing that because what? They thought the guy in the truck was going to pull a gun on the cop? Like, what do they mean?
Yeah,
We're
it
off
was
to.
stupid.
They're so dumb, so dumb.
And if
They
he did,
just-
well, how was she going to protect them? With the camera? Was going to hit him with the camera? How is she
Right.
protecting anybody?
Oh, man. So, anyway, I'm going to fast forward a little bit because basically the rest of that interaction is more of the same. The arguing with the guy in the truck, and then he just drives away, and they call the cop a bunch of names for pulling the guy over. But then, oh, wait, look what I got. Abby Pullman wants me to give her entry to the Voodoo Doll to NCR News Network. That is so sweet of you, Abby. You know what?
Nice.
Just because of that, I'm going to add his name, and I'm going to keep you on.
Aw.
Aw.
This community all supports each other so much.
Pay it back. That's nice.
Yes, pay it back, pay it forward.
Pay
Heck,
forward.
Abby,
I was
That's right.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love this community, and honestly, I mean, here, wait, let's see if I could just real quick. I got over 62 people on the list already.
Wow.
And there were a bunch of people who gave big donations and said, hey, give these out to other people in my name. So, yeah, I don't have a problem doing that at all. Snafu the Great, what's up? Sandy G61, what's up? Poor sweet tea, she keeps growing out instead of growing up. That's awesome. All right. Yeah. You know what? I do agree with Scryp in saying that. It's like we don't want to get to the all of the things that we've seen and heard from DMA. We don't have to bring up stuff that we're not sure about. There's plenty of stuff that we know is bad that we can talk. There's more than enough material to just talk about that without bringing up maybe or I don't know or I'm not sure stuffs. Ooh, look at this KFAR. What's up?
KFAR. Woo.
Ooh, Afro Boy and Flex Your Freedoms went out today to a jail. I was talking about those two earlier, but I didn't see that. And also, hello, he says. Hey.
Hello.
Well, you know what? Maybe what we'll do then is we'll finish this up real quick. Then we'll watch another video from Scryp Cat, and then maybe we'll check that out. Because we were just talking about that earlier, so that kind of ties in perfectly with what we were doing. What do you girls think?
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, fine with me. I just put these videos out so they're in the queue. So when there comes a spot when we can show them, that's great. You know, you don't have to show them right away.
No, that's fine. Like I said, you're the guest. You know, me and Frauditor News Network are the hosts, so we're here to make you comfortable. You're our guest. Sit down, have a glass of wine, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, on that note, I'm going to go run get another cup of tea. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, Stefan.
Oh, thank you very much for the $2. Please give that one to Princess Cupcake. All right.
This is
Beautiful.
a great group.
Thank you
I'm
so
telling you.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I always say this, Scryp. I always say I have the best fans in the world, and I literally have physical proof. And then I say, look at this painting on the wall. That's from one of my fans. Judy Johansson sent me that, painted it, custom for me, sent it to me as a gift. I got a T-shirt from Debos Nation right here that I got as a gift. I got a T-shirt from Frauditor Troll I got as a gift. I got a hat up there in the corner from Kick I got as a gift. And Salacious made me these Frauditor dolls. I
That's
have
the best ever.
Yes, I have
He
the
has to
best
make more
damn
of them.
fans in the world, and I got proof. And she is working on making more of them. But anyway, yes. Sorry, I got to give props to my people because I love you guys so much. Always the best people in my crew. All right, so let me put the video back on. Let's listen to more stupid. And this is basically this part's coming up is where I'm saying that DMA and Sweet Tea are wasting so much tax dollars to do this, and yet I'd love to complain about people wasting tax dollars.
Karens. Linda, right? We just want to touch base with you. We've been here about 20 minutes. The sergeant's coming out to speak with us.
He's just on the phone. He'll be right out with you. He knows you're waiting.
All right.
Yeah.
Could she be more
How are you,
polite?
sir?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay. Now,
We're
you
tired.
were requesting information. Can I double check that card number?
I didn't have a card. We just saw his card number was 2925.
Good. I had to track that down. He doesn't work out of here. I've got a name, badge number. What else were you requesting?
Name, badge number.
Ma'am?
What subdivision is he on?
He is out what we call SED Motors. So he does traffic. He's a traffic cop.
Which So if we want to file a complaint on him, can we turn it in here, or do we have to go somewhere else to do that?
No, you could.
Okay. Can we
Yeah.
get a complaint form too, please?
Okay. Yeah, I can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come out and see you guys.
Great, come on.
Yeah. And then I can receive that complaint.
You got your body cam? Can you do it on body cam?
Well, yeah, we have to.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll be out in a minute.
So I wonder exactly why would they be complaining about this officer? Did
Really?
he refuse to
What'd he do?
identify himself? No, they didn't ask. He talked to them. So it looks like their feelings got hurt, and now they're calling the feelings enforcers.
Okay. Try to find this stuff. Okay. So who do you want me to talk to? You or her?
You can talk to us, book.
Okay. If you don't mind, come on. You want to step in here with me?
Sure.
Can you sit down?
What a tirade. Oh my gosh. I can't watch.
We get the cool.
Say again, ma'am.
We get the cool room.
If you want to call it a cool room. Okay, have a seat. Kind of feel like, come on.
Take him to an interrogation room.
It's kind of like that.
Okay. All right. Again, I'm Sergeant Dyer. I'm up here at the Falcon Division. I'm a patrol supervisor for Colorado Springs Police Department. So, what's going on?
Okay, so looks like you have the information here. So approximately 1449 hours, we approached Officer L. Warren's, badge number 4930, and he was doing a traffic stop, speeding ticket.
Okay.
And we were.
Did y'all get a ticket? Did somebody get a ticket?
Somebody got a ticket.
Okay.
We were just observing and recording, documenting. It was on private property. He pulled in somewhere. Do you know where it was?
I don't have the actual address.
Okay. So regardless, we were there just to document, creating our own record.
And I love the way this cop reacts.
Told me that I
Like he
had
does
to
it
back up.
perfect,
probably
but
at
like
least
you look at his face and it's like,
He told me that I could.
you know
record
that
them,
he's
but I
just
couldn't
thinking,
record their
man,
personal
I wish these
information,
guys would just shut up and
that
get out
the
of my
person
office.
that he
Yeah, exactly.
stopped.
Okay.
So I explained to him that there's no expectation of privacy in public. So I mean, that's just bottom line. And I wasn't trying to get his personal information anyways, but.
And you're talking about the driver.
He was trying to protect the driver.
Okay.
That bastard.
So he asked you to back up?
He asked me to back up. I declined.
And how close were you?
About 10. It was about 10 feet.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah, what do you think is about 10?
Okay.
Maybe at least 10 to 15, 10 to 15, somewhere in there.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so that's why the Karens are filing a complaint, is because the officer told the Karens to back up. Well, that makes sense because the citizen was handing out private information. It makes total sense.
Now, just so you know, there's times if you're too close, it could be what we consider interference as a safety element. But okay, no, I'm just.
It can't be. I mean, like, I actually have the interference.
And I'm gonna just
CRS.
jot down this number real quick.
Sure.
But I mean, as long as you understand that, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying there is a distance that if the officer, if that was interfering with him actually performing his duty and getting that information and
right.
And even as much as being distracted. Okay, if you're distracting him because he's concerned about you, it can be I'm just letting you know that, okay? But again, I'm not
CMA's
saying
getting
that's what occurred. I'm
education.
just saying.
That's actually not true.
Who doesn't
because
want-
CRS 18-8-104 says obstruction, subsection A, a person commits obstruction.
Yeah, he doesn't want to learn anything. He wants to educate everybody
Mhm.
else because he knows better. He don't know nothing.
Oh, Hezokuai, the picture of your dog with the hat.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, thank you very much.
What kind of dog is that?
Anyway, she's a black lab.
Oh, I love labs. They're so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I love them.
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, I was just because so many people got. I've always had this like the back burner. I use it sometimes, but I don't know. I was looking in the chat, and when I click on their names, it makes their avatars bigger. And I got so many people in here with dogs on their avatar. I'm like, hey, I got one. I'll show you guys mine. So anyway, let's Kfar. I'm looking for that video. I see he had a live stream earlier, but I don't know if this is the one you're talking about because I don't see the other idiots there like Afro Man and Pigface. I just see him and some girl that I don't know. And he isn't dressed like Granny unless this is. Oh, he's got like two. Yeah, see, I don't know what this is that I'm looking at, but I don't think it's the video you're talking about. He might have done a live stream and then taken it down. But I don't know. Anyway, what's up?
Talk about cowardice.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Flex Your Freedoms is very good at hiding his videos, like private, making them private like right away. Kfar says it was the live stream. It looks like he did 2 different audits on this. So it was a pre-recorded live, I think. Because, yeah, in one frame, he's Flex Your Freedoms, and literally the next frame, he's Grandma. Here, I'll show you. Oh, he's doing ads. He has a sponsor now. I forgot that he actually has a sponsor. Can
Who
you
has a
believe
sponsor?
Frauditors Flex Your Freedoms?
Who
Look,
the
here,
hell
I'll-
is sponsoring that?
Kfar just left
goofball?
the link.
No, here, I'll show you. Hold on.
Who would
Um,
sponsor somebody like that?
Right? Because
It's
they don't
gotta be-
understand to see the numbers. But look at this. See, he's got the ad. He's showing it. He's doing the little, commercial that you read.
Undoing. They were getting a little bit butthurt with me, but I do have different ones right here. Got the blue aluminum. You guys love it, long time. I do. Press of a button, cha-ching, baby. Get your nerd ass ID out, just like that. So.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah! I just got sponsored, and then $100 bill.
That's
which
a
is
product
hell.
I'll never buy.
If you guys want that, I will be putting a link in there. If you do want it, they are actually badass wallets. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just
Any
poor as hell, and I
company-
only have
Any company
so it doesn't really.
product that gets sponsored by a
Am I going
Frauditor,
to
I would
use it
never
for all
buy.
these cards? I mean, it would make.
We need to
Yeah,
contact
to
that company.
sponsor
and say,
someone-
do you really know who you're sponsoring?
I would definitely purposely
Right.
never buy from that company now.
Mm-hmm.
Show him that clip that I showed earlier where he was talking about, hey, if you want to borrow my gun and go against the government, go ahead. Like,
yeah.
Okay, buddy. Sure.
Since if you guys have a bunch of cards, it's better than open up a stupid billfold. And then it has a tracker thing in here in case if you lose it, like stupid grandma, she has dimensions. She forgets shit all the time.
Dimensions.
It's easy to find. So, and it has that RFID protection in case if nerds are trying to rob your shit. It's going to protect you against that.
No, he's wearing
and there's going to be a
contact
20%
lens in one eye.
discount for you guys. So if you actually do want to be rich and do want to buy a badass
Anyway.
Burger King. Oh, let's have a look. Grandma's a patriot. Now look at this. Hardin County. Talk about hard. Grandma's always hard. You just got to look in her pants,
No.
Wow,
See if there's a
he's so
dip
funny.
cup in here today.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, no dip cup. Maybe tomorrow there'll be one in there. Grandma has to turn her other camera on. Oh my gosh, sir, you scared Grandma. So Grandma's just checking around, silly. Oh, just checking around, snooping around. Oh, Grandma thinks you're more suspicious, you silly goose.
I'm gonna have to ask for you.
Oh, this is public property. You can't do that. Did Grandma commit a crime, though? Oh, she didn't. Oh, Grandma says you're double as suspicious, silly. You're Sergeant J. June. Is your first name July? Oh, then Grandma can't tell you nothing. Unless if you have that top secret clearance, and Grandma could tell you everything. So, yeah, Grandma's just checking around town.
If anything, you would not be recording our vehicle.
Oh, but it's in public, though, isn't it?
I'm just asking.
Anyway, this
Oh,
is
but
this is the video from earlier, but I don't
so
think
that's probably just
is this
what
a prison?
happened. You know, Grandma loves
Oh,
when her
God.
cookies nice and moist. So Grandma was offering up some Grandma's cookies. Grandma loves it. Grandma also has some nuts.
Do you
for 'em,
imagine how
too,
he dressed
because
when he was a
they-
kid?
You know, Grandma.
He
they
dresses
love
up like
some
this
nuts.
now.
So Grandma had
Right.
some nuts for him. Grandma also has some more treats in here. Let me have a gander. Oh, where is it? Where's Mama's sausage? Grandma has Big Mama's sausage right here. So sometimes you just need a big sausage. Big Mama's pickled sausage.
I'm never going to eat again.
You know, Grandma loves it.
Yeah, I'm about to barf watching this idiot.
I know, right? Woo! Gross.
Yeah. Oh man, Grandpa's
I am
is saying
going to
that's the
contact
same
that
company.
wallet company.
Well, Grandpa's is saying that's the same company that sponsors Skeptic.
Ooh.
Well, I guess just letting them know what Flex Your Freedoms is up to doesn't necessarily mean, it just it makes you wonder what kind of background check, if any, they do
Yeah.
on the channels that they offer, or if they just look at the numbers and say this guy has enough.
Probably,
I don't
yeah.
know. He ditched the grandma thing and wants to play Navy SEAL. Oh wait, we got
stop.
We got a link from KFAR. Let's see.
I agree with Icus. His voice just makes me. Most of these people's voices makes me cringe.
Yeah, there's something about you talk about personality types, even like physical types, like you said, the voices, the way they talk.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it actually is. I wonder, like maybe maybe the conspiracy theory about the chemtrails is true, and this is what happens to the people who breathed them when they were kids. They grow up to be frauditors.
Yep.
Oh, okay. He found it. This is the video he was talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and pull that up and see what's up here with that. What's up with that? He found the video. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh yeah, see now he's with the group of idiots. Yep. That's what he wanted to do. Come together as a force. Oh yeah, look at his.
It's gonna be a little bit harder to see.
His vest. Yep.
Force of fools.
I'll make sure. Yep.
Idiots on
There we go.
patrol.
We have some people in here. What up, nerds? No frequency. Yeah.
I think I'm shadow banned from contacting you. Oh yeah? Yeah, I've been contacting your lives.
Huh?
And it's just not coming up.
If you're live, you could.
I've been filming in Cedar Rapids and Marion.
I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's up to you because I'm gonna do it. I don't care. But if it pulls, it pulls. What up, nerds? Hell yeah. Let's see you, nerds.
All right, whatever. That's enough of that.
Hey, Sergeant Rick Weary, get away from my police station. Hell yeah.
Let's try to find where something's happening.
Bullcrap News Network. What the hell? I ain't a cop, but BCNN. Oh, your BCNN is great. Thank you. It's butt crack news network, not bull crap. We are real news. I mean, come on now, give us some credit here. We're real news only. It's not no BS. But thank you for that.
That's how
Merch
real
store.
reporters dress.
Charles, I do have
Yeah.
a merch store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing that here soon. Actually, hold on. What up, Katie? Let's go. Let's go down to yep, Sheriff, baby. By the way, I've never had a problem with the Blackhawk County sheriffs. So.
Did you always walk in there with the whole team of idiots with
So we're gonna go just walk
assault
down to the sheriff's
rifles and
department.
ammunition on
It's
your
just,
chest?
2 buildings down.
Yeah, right.
Blind.
I'm blind and
Oh, see? That's why we're in here.
Let's see what happens.
always good seeing you in here, man. I don't want to scam anybody, so thanks for that. Just make sure. I'll do my best.
Your whole life is scamming people. What are you talking about?
Hell yeah. Appreciate you nerds in here. Oh yeah. No. Is yours still activated? Okay. Yeah, you just got to get more active out there, I guess.
He's looking for the voices in his head. Wants to see where they're coming
He's the
from.
man. He has helped me out twice.
Right.
On both of my arrests.
Yeah,
He
I've signed up here
got my
twice now.
cock ass out of jail, at a lockup. Hey, you're a nerd, Katie.
But don't
Betty.
forget, that guy behind us over here, Dangerous Liberty. Make sure you sub Dangerous Liberty because he's often with us. When, he
Straight
does
up.
stuff.
I'll make sure I look at him. He's a scholar and oh shit, where is he? There he is. He's a scholar and a gentleman, true champion. Dangerous Liberty. I'll make sure if any of my mods have his link, I would very, very much appreciate that. It's just Dangerous Liberty. Please show him some support. Just click that real fast. Hit that nerd ass subscribe button. And that does a lot. Hey, JP, what up? And JP, by the way, you're invited anytime I come out. So I don't know if you wanted to come or not, or if you were busy. I don't even remember if I asked you, but I would love you to come on one of these ones. No homo, or maybe a little homo, JP.
All right. Now, look at these guys, okay? And looking at this, now, because actually this is great, and I'm glad that KFAR brought my attention to this, because earlier I showed a clip of him talking in his car behind the courthouse after he got convicted last week. Now this is what he's doing after he said that. And you guys, when I first played it, were kind of like, what exactly do you think he meant by what he was saying in that clip? Now that you're looking at what he's doing after that, let me show this clip again and see if it makes more sense what you think he was trying to say. And also for anyone in the audience who missed it earlier, because it fits actually very well when you think about it in terms of what we just saw, like what he's doing now and what he was talking about just a week ago. I'm going to play this clip again of him talking.
Not another revolution.
I'm gonna be thinking of a certain way we can come together as more of a force. I was thinking about some ways we can do that, but right now I think I need to build up my own little freedom fighter. Obviously not a militia, because you can't do that. Militia just counts as militia can't be like I can't remember the terms for it, but it's not a militia.
Mm-hmm. It has.
We're just gonna have some freedom.
I know the terms.
That want to exercise our Second Amendment. If any of you want to do that, I do have another gun. Just don't Chris Kyle my ass. Don't kill me, because I will be sad. I will be.
All right. So what were you saying, Scryp?
A militia. What he was saying, he didn't know the term. A militia must be recognized by the government.
So he doesn't want it to be a government entity.
No, well, he doesn't want it to call it a militia because there are now laws in place that you cannot have an informal militia. You certainly can't call it that. The
right.
militia is only called up during times of severe disturbance, and it must be called up by the government.
Right. Like when the local, whatever, you need that extra local force, then you get your local militia. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that was what he was saying last week. And now here he is
Give me a kissy
Little
kiss.
touchy touchy.
Hey, you know, if it feels good, is it gay? I don't know.
An idiot.
There you go. Hey, Lou just put Dangerous Liberties link in there. If you guys want to scroll up real fast, Lou just put Dangerous Liberties link. Please, guys, show some support. Same with public safety. Thank you. If you guys just want to click that real fast, it takes 2 seconds. Just click that link. Oh, Cache Valley. Thank you.
So how is when I used to watch videos when I was younger on the news about these horrible, evil, war-torn countries, you'd see people walking down the street with these big machine guns strapped to their chest. That's what these guys want? They're trying to turn this country into a place where that's what everybody looks like walking around? Is that their goal?
They want anarchy, and the kind of anarchy that you saw in Mad Max. That's what they want.
Yep.
And that's exactly what would happen if they got their way. You know, women and children being victimized and old people just being done away with. You know, that's what they want. They won't admit it, of course, but that's what they want.
Well, some of them admit it. Some of them flat out say that they're anarchists, but they don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard conversations with people like what's his name? Dagnabbit, Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind.
Oh God.
Yeah, but
he just wants to be stoned all the time.
Right? But people like him, people like Here's the Deal, guys that admit that they're anarchists, you ask them like what they think would happen if they actually was anarchy, they'd be like, oh, well, it'd be great because like everybody would just do their own thing. I'm like, well, what if you needed to go somewhere? It's like, well, you just get in your car and drive there. Well, who would build the car? Like, what are you going to force people to build your car for you? No, I'll just figure out how to get there myself. Oh, all right. So just walk everywhere? Well, no, because the community will come together and decide to share roads. Like, oh, like you're just going to go to your next door neighbor and tell him, hey, let's lay some cement. What if he doesn't want to? Then what?
Exactly.
You know? Or what if there's a group of 30 people who see that you got more than they do, so they decide they're going to take it? Well, I'll stop them. I'll shoot them. All of them? They got guns too. You know?
Who's going to bury them? Who's going?
Right. What are you going to do with all the corpses?
Yeah, exactly. They don't think these things out. Even my Alzheimer's is kicking in.
No.
Even true blue anarchists don't think it out all the way through. A lot of these things, a lot of these sociological constructs like anarchy and Bolshevism and that they do work. They work in very small groups under, say, 100 people. Communism works wonderful in a small group, but you cannot translate that into a society of, 450 million people. It just doesn't work, and they don't understand that.
Well, that's why I say, like, you know, put them on an island and let them just put the Moors, the sovereign citizens, the Frauditors, put it all on an island and do whatever you want. You know, go live in the woods in Montana, make whatever laws you want. Nobody will bother you. You know?
That's right.
But
the Forgiven Jerry mentions Venezuela, and Venezuela was a very prosperous country until it went communist, and then all of a sudden it's like Cuba now. It's horrendous.
Yeah.
So that just shows you what happens when you translate these things to a large community or large society.
Oh yeah. Well, that's it. That's why, like, even in this country now, like, there are still hippie communes that still exist and still function, you know, that are completely off grid and they work together as a community, and that's fine. But like you said, because the community is small enough and together enough that they actually can do that, you know, and you know, if you get somebody in the community that doesn't want to participate, that's not going to last long because they're going to find themselves, if they're not growing and eating their own food, they're going to find themselves starving, or whatever, but they'll all work together to make sure that doesn't happen, or they'll leave. They could just go. But go ahead.
That's the other thing. In a lot of these groups, like the communes, what are you going to do with the kids? Okay, well, you've raised the kids. Now, a lot of the kids want to leave. Do you force them not to leave? And,
Well, to me, that actually is when you cross the line between a commune and a cult, right? Because I've had friends that were in communes, and when they decided they didn't want to be part of it anymore, it's like, okay, bye, have fun. It was nice having you, and that's fine. But when they won't let you leave, that's when you start getting into it's a cult now.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the ultimate thing, long term, of any of these plans is what they don't understand is if you look at the history of forever and actually understand how we got to where we're at, it's like all of these things, because, like, okay, let's say they win and they overthrow the government and they get their anarchy. Well, there's going to be pockets of people that are going to be out of control. So you're going to have to get other pockets of people that try to calm them down and get them to stop shooting everybody and raping everybody and murdering everybody and doing that. So that, again, he didn't want to call it a militia or whatever, but that group that you have that's doing that becomes what eventually it became the police or the army or all of these things are there because all of this stuff you guys are talking about have been tried in the past and they didn't work. It always ends up leading to where we're at now. Yes, the system we have in this country isn't perfect. They'll always argue all day. Well, what about this? The government did bad. Well, what about that? The government did bad. Yes, the system's not perfect, but it's still the best damn one we have.
Yep.
Agreed.
All right. Anyway, what happened to Corrections 101? Hez, if you want an update on the jail from just now, I am game. What? Tell me. What happened? What are you going to say? I don't know. Anyway, Corrections 101, what's up? Good to see you. Let's go back to, welcome to Planet Earth. Thank you, Billy Yank, for pointing that out. And that's exactly right. It's like, this is just, it's everyone. I'm sorry. I got to make one more point about this before I get back into the video. Mrs. Schrodinger's cat's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Miss Schrodinger's cat. Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat.
Yes, wonderful. It's an honor to have you here. Always, every time. God bless. So anyway, the dag nabbit. You know what? Now I got distracted because I was every time I see her, I'm like, I love Schrodinger's cat. Love Mrs. Cat so much. Well, let's get back to the video. I'm sure it'll come back to me.
Good. Just click that link. Show some support, guys.
No, we're not going to show support to your channel, you
It's all right,
idiot.
John. I see what you're doing. I'll beat the crap out of you.
It'd be cool if the opposite
But
happened.
no, guys, it means a lot if you show some support. They've had my back a lot. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Hell yeah. You guys, it's free and it helps so much.
Look at
plus you guys are the real OGs here, the real supporters. So the more of you that actually support him, he's getting the top tier quality one. So thank you. Don't be disorderly. Oh, I'm going to start pissing on the ground right now, Train. In your honor, brother. Really?
Who did?
Everybody flipping back off.
They hurt my feelings.
These are the people that never had friends growing up.
Oh, shit. I can't see the sun.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, they're turning.
Or they
don't want none.
They are the bullies.
Yes. One or the other. They were either bullied or they are the bullies.
Either way, they had no friends.
Yeah.
Well, here's the way I see it. Like, hey, what's up? Talking about like the way that these like comparing it to high school, right? Besides the fact that they have the mentality of high schoolers with half of their insults, it's the breakdown of like the way I look at this video we're watching right now. I see Flex Your Freedoms as like the bullies, right? And then the bullies always had those kids that hung out with them because they'd rather hang out with the bully than be getting beat up by the bully. That's what I see Afro Man and Pighead Guy as.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they're hanging out with Flex Your Freedoms now. And think about where this is now. You know, it went from an idiot walking into a post office and filming himself doing it. 2 years later, now we got groups of 10, 15 idiots with rifles, automatic weapons, standing out in front of the police stations with their cameras. Like, this is what it's coming to?
It's scary.
Seriously.
Right.
Yeah, it is scary.
Okay, hold on. Just about, I'll tell you, blinded by the light. Oh, she was dancing.
It's even scarier. These
So
people
we do have
reproduce.
supporters out here in the name of freedom, baby. So why am I out here? Why am I in Waterloo? At the police department, at the sheriff department, exercising my rights with a bunch of fucking champions? Why? Well,
Because
April
you're an
1st,
idiot?
I was unlawfully arrested. There's a lot of bullshit
You were
going on. I was
convicted.
arrested over free speech. Free speech is the exact reason
Then
why I
why
was
were you
arrested.
convicted?
He's so
That's what I was
butthurt.
originally charged with.
You were charged with free speech.
And then now, yeah, right. And then now they changed it to do oh, we can't get him for that. We can't get him for his free speech. Oh, you know what? Let's try doing him for interference with official acts. Complete bullshit. Complete bullshit.
Then why were you
I got
convicted?
found guilty. I committed no crime. I got cucked. I've been cucked so much. I did get cucked in court. The fight's not over. Imagine 100 armed people down here, 100 armed patriots.
See?
Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Just wait,
Yeah,
ladies
let's
and
imagine
gentlemen.
that.
Just
That's
wait.
called a
It's just
riot.
beginning.
Seriously, like, okay, some idiot gets convicted of some stupid misdemeanor. Maybe he had to pay like what, a $50 fine or some crap. So 100 idiots with assault rifles are going to show up at the police station. Like, that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that going to prove anyway?
Exactly.
And how is that going to help us and our rights? How is that going to help anybody's freedom? Oh.
Exactly.
All it does is make them look so immature and stupid. Don't they realize it? I guess they
Yep.
don't
Yes.
actually.
Yep. Well,
Oh.
Nicole, they were wearing camo as a intimidation tactic.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy is an auditor called Flex Your Freedoms. Your husband did a couple of videos on him, but he dresses as grandma. He puts on a fake wig and lipstick, so maybe you'd recognize him as grandma. He's also known as the Butt Crack News Network and a couple other things. Originally, he just would walk around dressed up like a grandma and making jokes, you know, doing stupid audits. But after he got busted and got convicted, he gave a big speech about how he's going to put a group together. He doesn't want to call them a militia because he can't do that. But they're going to show the government what's what, because how dare they convict him for breaking the law. And so now this is just from yesterday. He's out there with all of his buddies and they got assault rifles and he's trying to get it bigger and bigger and bigger and, you know, basically literally start a revolution, man.
You got that right, Rob Zombie.
So you have to pay to park.
Archangel, you spelled it wrong. It's not Flex Your Freedoms was a Marine. You spelled it wrong. It's Flex Your Freedoms is an idiot. Sorry about that. I just had to correct that.
Moron.
We could do if you guys want to do the final lap around.
Yeah, Gramps says it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. How's your back feeling?
Yeah.
Really? Mine
That's
really,
an idiot.
Yours might be better than mine now. So,
Well, I got the device that counteracts my pain. So.
See, that's what I might. I'm wondering.
Bullshit is because it says you have to pay or pay by your phone. But if you don't
Yeah,
have the
on the
fucking phone,
weekends it's free.
Yeah, but what if you don't have a phone?
Well,
and
those
shit?
ones you can do 2 hours of coins.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
And now look
But,
at this footage. I
it's
mean,
up to 2 hours.
again,
They
Just
do have
more
a
of this.
parking spot.
Let's fast forward a little
Guys,
bit.
I can't
And they have
believe
viewers
this.
watching
What the
this.
hell
I
is
don't
wrong with you?
understand
You guys are true champions. Thank you very much. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you very much. Lou, you are a great baiter, master, if I may say so myself. Thank you very much for that, guys. True round of applause. I appreciate that support. And by the way, Patrick, let me know when that package arrives. I've seen you in here, so let me know. Oh, all right, we'll come back.
Right? Put that on top of it.
All right, oh yeah. Damn, yeah. You guys are champions. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking pretty good. Thank you.
See, these guys are so trying to incite a revolution. Give me a break.
Hey, you're talking about all of
Never
it, Lou?
works.
This
Never
is-
works.
This is so beyond
Who said
though, just a
$100
couple
if
of
I drink
idiots
that
filming
vodka,
inside a post office.
Vodka orange juice in there.
Where?
Yeah, or it looks like it because
Yeah,
it's two
it's
separate.
right
It's on the
beside
it's just right up there to the right. You'll see it in there.
Yeah,
It's a McDonald's. Hold on, did you say in here, Lou?
Or something in there.
You said $100 if I drink it. Dude, I'll probably get like STDs
It's
and
got two separate colors, but it looks.
Is there?
And their viewers are just as
Is anything
stupid as they are.
freedom means.
Oh yeah, their followers are absolute idiots.
That guy was definitely a cop. Oh yeah, that guy was a cop.
Staring hardcore.
Yeah, I could tell he was a cop.
Because he was looking at you with your
Appreciate
guns.
that. Hell yeah, you guys are badass. Thank you.
Bad assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just keep throwing money at him.
Don't worry, guys. There's going to be a lot. Oh, got a cop leaving. I bet you he's watching the live stream. He's watching the live stream. You guys could tell him hello. He's a nervous Nelly driving away in car 711. Maybe he's be.
Okay, 1 hour, 59 minutes, 55 seconds. Let me ask you guys something. I'm asking this to both of you and to the chat. And I really want you to think about this answer before you say anything, because I want to make sure that we're all on the same page and that you saw what I just saw, that we all just saw the same thing. 2 hours into the video, they've been standing outside with their cameras, with their assault rifles, and all armed up to the teeth in camo and looking like they're ready for war. 2 hours standing out there. How much tyranny have they experienced? Nobody bothered them.
None.
Nobody.
Right. Now, corrections, what I want to say, there was a part where they went inside. So let's see if I could find that. Because again, it was 2 hours. So let's see. Let's see. This looks like they're still outside. But even then, like an hour and a half into it, not bothered by cops. Not bothered by cops. Then when a cop leaves, they're like, "Oh, look at him driving away." Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he's watching as he's driving. He's watching the live stream. Okay, right.
Yeah, right.
And he's nervous, and
Right,
they always project what the cop is thinking too.
The tyranny of
they
being
always
ignored.
Yep.
Such idiots.
The
Oh my
tyranny
gosh.
of being ignored. That's great. Oh man. That's gonna be fun until they get cornholed by riot cops. Oh no, Jeff. All right, here's the part where they go in. Let's see if they actually experience any tyranny while they're armed to the teeth. And look, oh, I just turned it off instead of dang damn it. The heck, I clicked the wrong button. Oh,
Don't you
no.
hate that?
It's because your brain
Yep.
is saying no more, no more. I can't
Yeah.
take anymore.
Right. These guys are so stupid. They're making me dumber by looking at them. Oh, goodness. Here we go. I got it back now. Yep. All right.
It's going to tell them.
No.
In the law.
Judges are like,
Leave them a note. If there's a car here, I wouldn't. How much for a reach around? $5.
That's all?
Hey, man.
I got in my pocket.
Hey, it's fun for all of us, you know. Hey, what up, Joneser? So, guys, in here normally, well, this is the sheriff, but they do have metal detectors. Yeah. So if we enter here,
Does that make any sense? This is a drug-free
I kind of want to get searched, strip searched, preferably.
No one else will touch you.
I'm having a look. I don't see anybody in there. Oh, there's the times. Oh shit!
Hi, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat. Thanks for stopping by.
For the whole sheriff's
Yes, thank you
department
very
on the
much for
weekends.
coming by.
I guess the sheriff does
We
not work
appreciate
in
your
the
support
weekends in Blackhawk
always.
County.
Take care, hon.
That's interesting to know. Okay. Let me just double check. Oh shit! What the cuck? No. I touched it, and it just opened. Yeah.
Are those real guns?
Ooh, it's
for real?
magic.
Yeah, that's the jail. So yeah,
I
you
touched
can.
it and it opened. Ooh.
Not just, huh?
Can you go in there with the gun?
No.
Well, you could, but well, actually, I don't know. I'm not 100%.
It figures
I just think
Afro
you would
Kid
get
is the
searched.
first one to run in there.
I mean, they'll have signs that say no weapons and stuff.
Idiot.
But
'Cause he's the
you can
stupidest.
go in that
He's
courthouse.
like, okay, let's go
walk
in.
with your fucking guns. But obviously, it's closed today. So
I'm gonna back up the Afro man.
All right.
Is Pigface Everman's dad?
Oh, get it?
Because I know his dad supports his auditing.
Oh, Lou with another $50. Go ask them if Ming Ling's inside. Shit, now I have to, Lou.
Still sounds
Well,
selfish.
damn it,
Damn,
Lou.
Lou, are you sub to me? I'm just playing.
Dude, Lou's badass.
Yeah, you are.
I like
bro.
him. I see him all
Like a
over.
bunch of little kids.
I've seen him.
I appreciate
Yeah,
his support, even if he
they're
didn't give me
definitely
anything,
children.
you know, it's-
Right.
They have the
I'm a solid
mentality
guy,
of high
but Lou,
school kids
check
on
this
the
out.
playground.
If
Absolutely.
I go in there, I'm subject to search.
Yeah. Are you
I'll
afraid?
go in there, but
He wants
just
someone to
saying.
probably touch him.
Nope.
Yeah, let me look at the signs.
You gotta go all the way.
Let me just see if they're unlocked.
Yeah, we got flex going in there now, guys.
Yeah, come on. Let's see how brave you are. Go on in there.
The
By the
red
way, I
light
don't
on
know the
that
quality, guys.
security
This is
reader
the
means it's
jail
locked.
right here.
Sure.
This is where I was. I got raped in here almost. It was a bad experience.
Almost.
No one wants to touch you.
We'll see. Hold on. I don't think the sheriff is here at all today. I don't know where the little CO cucks are. I'll show you which ones I do not like though, if they're in
All
here.
of them.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's home. We'll see though.
Yeah, we got 313 people in there. That's a lot, man.
They're 8 to 4:30, but no Saturday or Sunday.
Hey,
They do on Monday.
somebody should try that and see if there's.
Yeah, they did. That's facts, love.
It looks like it
Love
might
it. That's facts.
Hey, can I pause this for a second?
What is that?
What's up?
Pause it for a second.
Yeah.
So the difference between them and normal people, I remember as a teenager, I was bored. Some friends were hanging out outside. We got thrown out of a restaurant because we were being stupid teenagers. So we took a bunch of their menus. We started ripping them up. And then I felt so guilty and bad about that. I never did anything like that again. See, there's a difference. I was young. I was a teenager, and I had remorse. I felt guilty for what I did. I actually was able to contemplate, why that was wrong. They don't have that capability.
Yep. Yep, you're right.
And that's what makes us different.
Oh yeah. No empathy, no emotion, no anything. I mean, no kindness, no love in their hearts, no joy in their lives, except for the giddy schoolboy joy of the adrenaline rush of thinking that they have power because I walked into a sheriff station with a gun.
Look what I'm doing.
Yeah, right. They're a bunch of turd balls. And yes, that sort of thing shouldn't even be allowed to happen. But in a way, I'm glad it did because it just goes to prove even more how much more baiting can you possibly do than this? And nothing happens, and nobody bothers them, and nobody gets arrested, and they're still going to try and paint it like it was some kind of major, terrible, tyrannical nightmare.
Of course, because that's the way they actually see it. It's scary, but I really believe they see it that way.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. If this was DMA, he'd already be accusing them of locking the doors to violate their rights because they saw them with their guns. Yeah.
Do better.
Yeah.
It could be. Actually, it really could be because it would go to the top.
Yeah, and it's got two separate colors.
Yeah, I think that is a vodka orange juice. So somebody went to jail and they're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get fucked up before we get locked in here. That is a vodka orange juice. If you can see, the alcohol's on top. Like, what the hell? All the pulp shit's down low.
See, look, they want to still talk about gun permits in Iowa, even though you don't
Yeah,
need
gun
a
permit.
permit to carry. Like,
Yeah,
This
the
is a
only
fun
good
Saturday
part
for
of that permit does is it can transfer to some states.
Right,
Oh, you can
right.
have your DD 214 in there too, and you don't need I have that.
Video visitation.
Tone's live. Tone's building a cat tower. Okay, I'm gonna hop in. It's fucking hot in here. Sorry, Lou. I will ask somebody though, if I find somebody. There's just nobody. Yeah, I don't think. $100 if I drink it.
Oh,
Lou. Hey, are you talking about all of it, Lou? What? Lou said $100 if I drink that vodka orange juice in there. Where?
It's like little children.
Yeah, or it looks like it because there's two separate. It's on the. It's just right up there.
It's probably old ass orange juice, and the
McDonald's.
pulp just fell at the
Did you
bottom.
say in here, Lou?
mhm.
You said $100 if I drink it. Dude, I'll probably get like STDs
It's
and.
got two separate colors.
You
So
probably already have one.
McDonald's orange juice and it separates.
Does it?
Yes.
Let me smell it.
Who risk it? I'll risk it.
Hey, would you pay him?
See, they're not getting
Or if you
together
pay
to
me, I'll send
have a
him the-
purpose. They're just being idiots.
Wait.
What does it smell like?
This is
It
ridiculous.
smells like orange juice gone bad.
Well, yeah, it's probably.
Look ahead, drink it for $100.
I don't know if you could see like how it's separated, bottom, top.
And the viewer will never spend the
Does
money.
he have? How much does he have to drink of it? Lay spent. Hey,
Yeah.
well, you just like Tone IRL, if you know who that is. Fermented.
They're like 12-year-olds.
Hey, it's $100, man.
Dare you to
You know what this
drink
smells
it.
is for? I've done worse.
They won't get the $100. The viewer's not going to
They're all
pay
saying
them.
don't drink it. I'll pay you to drink it. Oh, all right. Hey.
Yeah, this is.
Talking.
We can do that too.
It could be a trap.
Right, yeah.
This is like a show, like a
Damn, you
show
guys are
pranking, but they're pranking themselves.
I'm proud of my chat. They're not.
I dare you. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Yes. Oh man, I'll donate to your channel if you poison yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. What if that's Dawson says? What if that's someone's urine sample?
Well, then
Oh,
he's
my
gonna have to
goodness.
get $200 for it, but he'll still drink it.
Get the money first.
Yeah, really.
So anyway, let's see what happens at the end here.
As long, I mean, no damage.
Look at Afro
Just
Man.
leaning against a brush guard. Memberships were gifted. Don't forget them. Oh, did somebody gift memberships? Hold on.
How does this guy even see?
Hold on, guys. I don't
Looks like a
want to.
dog.
Who's gifted?
Exactly.
Hold on.
It's just like I was telling Flex. I'm like, I'm kind of just curious what officer has it as the background. I don't.
Dude, I didn't see.
No, but this car's been out here running for over.
It has.
Hold on, guys. Whoever, if somebody gifted some memberships, I appreciate that very much. I didn't see. It doesn't show me who did it though.
Whatever. You're an idiot. I don't want to hear about your money anymore. Oh God.
I've just gone
These
stupid
guys,
again.
man, see.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
oh Lord, help me.
Oh gosh.
How long ago did this happen? That's a brand new video, Salacious. I think that was yesterday.
This is how they spend their time.
Yeah, I mean,
fun
this
for
is.
them. No, I'm sorry. This is fighting for a cause. This is doing something courageous. This is risking their lives.
This, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the 21st century version of Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr. Yes. Oh man.
And you're
Not
now
to
in
be-
your Frauditor zone.
Yes, exactly. Say it in Cupcake's voice for us, son.
You'll lose like half your viewers.
No, they love cupcake.
You've entered the Frauditor zone.
Yes, I love it. Yes, that was Afro Boy. Like I say, after that video the other day where audit or flex your freedoms, after he got convicted, he went on a live and said, I got to start coming as more of a force. We got to start taking our guns and going out there and really showing this government what's up. And he's like, I don't want to call it a militia or whatever. But then he recruited Afro Boy and Pigface Guy and all these other idiots he's been hanging out with. And he's been hitting real hard with these audits the last couple of days. He's been doing at least one a day, sometimes more. But yeah, he's an idiot. There's no question about that. But I mean, we knew the first time I ever saw him and he was in his grandma outfit. I'm like, yeah, this guy's a douche canoe.
Absolutely.
That's why I never watched any of his videos. I'm like, okay, that's just, you know what? I'm going to lose too many brain cells with that. I'm already on the verge of like disaster now. No.
Yeah. Oh,
I can't
man,
edit
it's so
this.
awful.
No.
He's hard to watch. He really is.
Yeah.
The condescension and the arrogance are just, monumental.
Yes. Oh man, that guy. Almost makes me as mad as DMA does.
You know who makes me even madder than DMA is Press NH Now.
Oh.
I think he is my most hated frauditor of all. I can't stand him. Like, I am such a sweet and gentle person, but if he got in my face, I wouldn't be able to control myself. I'm punching him. It's so bad.
Right? Just grab a phone out of his hand and start smacking him with it.
Yeah. Or if I had that voodoo doll, Delicious voodoo doll, just smacking him with it. Oh my God. I don't advocate violence, but I mean, when I edit his videos, I have to walk away because I get so angry.
Yeah, Press NH Now he's awful. Oh man, so many of them are awful. These guys are dreadful humans. Sometimes I think maybe we should come up with another word for them other than humans because they're not. They're creatures.
Not humans, yeah.
They're demonic entities from the pits of Hades. Like SGV News. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's another one.
Another one, yeah.
Such a hard time listening to his voice.
That's a set, but like, were you aware, Scryp, that every Sunday morning?
Yep, Mark Mansion. Sorry.
Mark
Press NH Now.
Oh yeah. Press NH Now. But for SGV News, every Sunday morning, he does a live stream where him and Peter Libra audit churches. They pick a different church every Sunday and audit it.
Evil.
And anyone tries to talk to him and they hit him with the shanduli, shit, oh God, you asshole, oh fuck you, shit, and it's so disgusting. And if anyone actually says anything, and they're gonna argue with them, they're gonna pepper spray them, they're gonna pretend they're like doing a movie. Oh, cut! You said the wrong line. Like, it's so horrible the way these guys act. The tyrant church members. Like, let's expose government tyranny and corruption by filming people going to church.
Yeah. By exercising their First Amendment right
to freedom of religion.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys are so dumb. Anyway, we have another Scryp Cat video to show, guys.
Woohoo! Okay. Bring it on.
This was my very first video.
Nice.
The pilot.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and everybody else. My name is Scryp Cat, and this is Scryp Cat Says. I look at sovereign citizens, First Amendment auditors, and cop watchers from a slightly different angle. Before I begin, I'd like to thank two members of the community who have been immensely helpful in making this video possible. Keeping It Criminal, my Filmora rabbi, and Binary Tools for his gorgeous animation. I'd also like to recognize everyone in this wonderful community of watchdogs for showing me the various ways this subject can be presented, including but not limited to Schrodinger's cat, Unclean Hands, Artie's Corporate Fiction, Vilified Freedom, and Radical the Unhallowed Night, to name but a few. I'm going to
It's like you're
present
naming
snippets
my
from
card
various
collection.
videos created by Sovsits et al. and invite you to speculate which emotion or behavior is being displayed. Each video will highlight that particular emotion or behavior. And here we go.
How about no? How about you kiss my ass?
I haven't seen
NC
this guy on
Tyrannor.
this one right here. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Silence boy.
Medical emergency. You don't need
No, I need your information, motherfucker. You're a
Spray
fucking
paint
public
my
servant,
face.
motherfucker. You get paid everything. You have this pussy too here. Let me get your name and badge number. Don't follow that asshole steps. You're a fucking corrupt cop like that motherfucker over there.
I
Let
wish
me
you
get
could
your business
pronounce
card.
mother.
Right?
Fuck you. Fucking asshole.
These the weak ass city officers that's out here. And I don't care about what the fuck I say out my mouth. Cause they violating my rights for real. And they gonna keep it the fuck moving too. They ain't ready to touch me because they public servants. And they fucking work for me. That's why y'all my bitches.
Real quick, I just wanted to say I thought it was hilarious because it has nothing to do with the video, just a quick little story. The other day in my live stream, a fake Silence Boy account showed up and was making all these comments, but I knew it was fake because he was spelling all of his comments the way Silence Boy says them. Mispronouncing everything. Yeah, it was great.
A servant's a bitch, right? That's why y'all my bitches. So like I said, y'all do what y'all gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. It's gonna cost y'all more than it cost me. You see this?
Oh, really?
You see this? I ain't provoking nothing. They can't touch me. I already cussed these bitches out before. They already know what's up. Ah, you see that? I'm free to go. Thank y'all. Oh, not with the car? So y'all gonna take my car? All right, bet. That's cool. Y'all can take my car. I'm gonna pay to get it out. What y'all gonna do if I don't get y'all the keys? Hold on, before I get y'all the keys, what would y'all do if I don't get y'all the keys? What would y'all do if I get y'all the keys? I'm on live. What would you do?
We'll drag it up.
Oh, I gotta get my keys, right? Oh, all right, drag this shit then. They want my fucking keys. Y'all better not took my grass neither. My grass still in here? I know you ain't take my weed. I know you ain't take my weed. I closed the door, y'all take my weed? You know, all right, you know, I put it like this. It was a little .2 in there. That's $1 million I'm gonna bill all you bitches. I'm gonna bill all you bitches. How y'all gonna take my weed? So y'all paying for my shit, y'all know that, right? Hold up, I need all y'all information. AL Street, don't touch me. AL Street. I need, I put like this. I want you to put everybody's name on here. I need full names. Not just a little, not last name. I need y'all full names on there. And y'all badge numbers. I want y'all full names and y'all badge numbers on there. These is goofy ass bitches. That's what you can do when you talk to them. Man, go ahead and dip. I ain't get my fucking keys. They don't suck shut my fucking dick, bitch.
My fee schedule is $2
What you
million
gonna
a
do?
second you're
Yeah,
filming
shit,
me.
can you?
Lock me up, motherfucker. That's what I want you to do. Lock me up for obstruction, punk. Here go my wrists. Here go my wrists. I want you to lock me up. I want you to lock me up. Here are my wrists. Here are my wrists. I will put the camera up. What? You can start searching me right now. Search incident to arrest. Let's go.
Go away.
Let's
I am conducting
go.
an investigation. Go
Let's
away.
go. Let's go. Absolutely.
Can you stop the video for a second?
Yeah, that was good old fashioned Mark Stout back in the
I was
old
wondering,
days.
it's
that
like
was yes.
legalized drugs. Okay.
And to give you an idea of why he did that, Sean Paul Reyes had just done his apology thing, and Mark Stout was so mad about it that he went out and got himself arrested.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to say.
Well, no, yeah, that's actually a classic. He that's like that specific video is the one that he kind of uses as an example of the moment that he started realizing that maybe this is kind of a stupid idea.
Yeah.
But all right, so anyway, let's get back into it. No, wait, there we go.
Who'd the police kill today?
A car accident. Who did the police kill? All right, Klein. Look
Who'd
at
the
Clem's
police kill
mirror,
today?
all shattered.
Fuck you, you fatty bitch! You crackhead! Fucking dope! Fuck you!
Jeez.
Fuck you, you crackhead bitch!
Fuck this guy. There, I'm on the phone with your fucking boss, you dick. Fuck him.
Stay on the phone. I'm just putting you on hold.
Yeah.
What's his name? Constable Grant.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm on the phone with your boss now, you fuck. Fuck you. I'm on the phone right now with your boss.
What happened? He pulled me over. Oh, so what's the
Fucking
problem?
try and bully me, you piece of shit.
I didn't want to get pulled over.
You fucking asshole.
Dude, he's searching without a warrant, right? Are you kidding me?
No, you back up.
Wait.
I'm telling you, back up.
Hold on, though. Did
If
you
you
guys-
come to me,
I'm not
then
coming to you. I'm
back
not
up.
a risk. Now, well, first off, we got to get this on video for my
That's
lawyer.
fine, right here.
Second off, I know. There's your badge number, whatever.
No.
I know you guys pretend like you don't care. Tell me, where's the probable cause to search my vehicle?
One,
Did
he
you
has-
give him permission to search the No, vehicle? no,
Are
all
you-
right. It's
back
over.
up.
No. You can tase me.
No,
and
I'm not
then
going
we
to
can deal
tase
with
you.
it.
You're on. Stop. Resist.
Got permission. They should tase him.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
All right.
You stop.
I can't breathe. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You got my back. All right, guys, you did it. Big guy. All right. Hey, I'm not resisting. I'm just getting my ass kicked by some cops. It's cool.
Relax for
It's cool. I'm relaxed. Fuck off. Shove my face to the ground. You don't read me my rights. You don't tell me I'm being detained. And then you say relax. You fascist fucking pigs. You fucking un-American, unconstitutional assholes. You can't even read me my rights. Give me my phone. Can you guys please let me up? So my arms aren't hurt.
You gonna
I
calm
am.
down?
I'm calm as you, dude.
You gonna calm down?
Yeah, I am. Can I sit up, please?
Okay. Calm
Okay,
down.
tell me what it was that I just got arrested for and why I was detained. Because you have a warrant for my bus. And when I tried to assert my rights on camera and say, I am not being detained out of my way, you attacked me. Is that
He said he's not being detained. It's up to him.
He tried to get on the bus to
What
prevent
was
them
that?
from doing
I'm not under arrest. I'm not being detained. I just get tackled.
inventory.
I just get
They were
handcuffed
not
without being
searching
told
the
one
bus.
reason why.
Okay.
Stop resisting.
Calm
Are you
down.
shitting me?
Come on. Come on, you're going in my car.
Fuck you.
Come on.
I don't.
You're going in my car. Come on.
Well, no, you're telling me to relax. I'm fucking suing the shit out of you. That's right. That's fine. What do you mean? What do you mean? I like you. What are you doing? I don't have shit on me, dude. The fuck off.
If we did something wrong, fight it in court. That's what court's for.
That's right.
I told you several times that we're inventorying the bus.
You did not arrest me. You
told
did not
you-
detain me. That was my bus.
I
You
know
had no
you're being
search warrant.
arrested for
You had no
obstruction.
search warrant. Obstruction of what? Detained for what? You didn't even
Hell.
detain me. You can't arrest someone without detaining them first.
Oh,
I said,
for
am I
God's
being
sake.
detained? That's what he did. You can't.
Such legal experts.
You know what you guys just did?
He had a ton of weed on the bus, and he thought that that's what they were going to get him for.
Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? If you guessed anger, you'd be correct. One of the strangest manifestations of this entire group of people is the incredible anger, dare I say hatred, displayed by each and every one of them. What trauma or loss in their lives might have caused such outbursts of destructive behavior? Alcoholism or drug addiction, repeated traffic violations which can spiral out of control, causing devastating financial consequences, divorce due to the chaos of their chosen lifestyle, loss of home, and especially loss of children, seem to be endemic in these individuals. I am not a doctor, lawyer, or Indian chief. However, the overwhelming majority of those who engage in these activities are narcissists, sometimes malignant narcissists. As such, they are incapable of seeing the damage they do to others, society at large, and especially spouses and children. This narcissism is a prime source of anger, as they cannot tolerate anyone telling them no. Well then, I'd like to thank you all for joining me in the launch of my channel with this first video. Thank you so much for attending this
great.
premiere.
Yay.
If you enjoyed this
excellent.
content, please smash that
Awesome.
like button and subscribe if you feel it is worthwhile. Don't forget to ring the bell so that you will be notified of the next video that is uploaded to this channel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I don't remember which of your videos was the first one I saw. I know I've seen that one before, but I don't think it was the first one I saw. I think I went back and watched it once I found out who you were.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love the way that you always break it down, and that's another thing that's great about like our end that I love is like all of these different frauditors and sovereign citizens and Moors and Karens and all these idiots. You watch their videos, and after a while, you kind of get to know their script, and it's always the same thing. They might have slightly different styles of how they say the same thing, but they all say the same thing. But
Mhm.
when you're watching our stuff, you got people like you who break it down on a psychological level. You got people who break it down legally, like really getting into the details of the specific laws. And you got people, like me, who are kind of in between, more like just having fun with it and
Mhm.
making fun of these guys. But there's so many different angles to come from because they're so wrong on so many different levels. It's like you could pick any one of these levels and make a legitimate argument against them. It's just
Yeah.
so mindless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly it. It's mindless.
Yeah, it is. Oh boy, it's so annoying sometimes.
It's
Ugh.
exhausting. I mean, you have
Yes.
no idea
Yes.
I just edited one video and I am so exhausted afterwards. It's just amazing. And not just like physically, just mentally exhausted.
Yep.
Yeah. It does. It does wear on you a bit after a while. But it's like every time I start getting like, you know, dissuaded by the stupidity, I always try to remind myself like the whole reason I decided to start talking about these guys in the first place is like, because if we slow down or if we stop, they're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if anything, they're doing it even more now. So it's like we really got to keep the fire going so that everyone knows, hey, because again, I still believe that the average person, when they see one of these guys walk in, have no idea what they're dealing with, have no idea how to deal with them because they've never even heard of this thing before.
Yeah. That's why I'm so glad that the Daryl Brooks trial went viral. I think a lot of people had no idea about this sovereign citizen business, which all these frauditors, it all mixes together. And so I'm glad that Daryl Brooks brought this into the forefront of the country's imagination.
Yeah, pop culture now kind of knows what sovereign citizens are a little bit thanks to him. It is Ed Schrodinger always used to call frauditors sovereign citizens light.
Yep.
And they always get so mad at me when I call them sovereign citizens, but it's like, okay, but play any of their court arguments, and they're literally quoting the Mark Stevens script word for word.
Yep. Yep.
Like, come on.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Anyway, Jimbo gave a group hug, and we all love each other. I love my group. Just remember a few of your favorite things. That's right. When they misquote Poster 7. Yes.
That was great.
Oh, that's an actual song that I wrote, the 12 Days of Dumbness.
Oh
And
man.
before that, I did it was Jingle Bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. His wife's in jail, she won't make bail. Oh, and this guy, he got tased.
I love that. You're so talented.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
See what I mean, Hezekiah? You can just have a channel we sang the alphabet, and I would watch. Would be hysterical.
A B C D
See?
E F G H I J K L M N P
See what I mean?
Q R S T U V W and X and Y and Z. Hey, that's like I used to do a thing that I called Marilyn Manson, the Las Vegas years. It's like just like him as an old man is like he's in Vegas and he's old. You beautiful people. Hey, you're beautiful people. Yeah, the beautiful people. Hey, you're beautiful people. Yeah. But yeah, that's just me being silly. But yeah, I think I mean, for the most part, that's pretty much what I wanted to do. I got a couple other little things here, but I got a new, maybe I'll just give you guys a link to it because it's over an hour. It's the Common Sense Academy is back. And it's because in Washington, Pennsylvania, the Moors have been sending these packages to buildings, and I guess like the people in downtown Washington, Pennsylvania, that were getting these packages were afraid that they were some kind of like they didn't know what was in them, if it was bombs or something, or they just all started getting all these random packages. Then they open them, and bam, you've been served, and it's like all this crazy Moorish paperwork, basically declaring that they just now own the building of whoever opened the box, like, and it's
good God.
yeah, and they're just literally trying to take over entire downtown Washington, PA. It's this big thing, this Moorish movement. These guys are so out of control with their stupidity. And the more they spread it on the internet, there's so many stupid people that believe it. That's why more of us need to expose it. So,
yeah.
Anyway, I want to thank you guys again. I think I'm going to pretty much wrap it up here. Thank you, Scryp Cat, for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Scryp Cat. It's been
Very
great.
welcome. I enjoyed myself. This was great.
Yeah, we hope you. I mean, I can't speak. It's not my channel, but I hope you come back.
But yes, absolutely.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
Yeah, and I especially want to thank you because it was kind of last minute. Originally, I had Witch of Heart scheduled, but for those of you who know, she's been sick. She's just got out of hospital, so she had to reschedule. So Scryp Cat agreed last minute. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. It means so much. And was there anything you wanted to say to wrap it up at the end? Ironton Auditor. Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, Ironton Auditor.
See,
I only have one thing. I only have one thing. It's cat with a K.
Yes. I love it. Scryp Cat with a K. It's like
I just want to say, Ironton Auditor. I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but from what I understand, he's not a frauditor. He goes out there and he films the police and he talks to them, but he keeps a distance. He's an actual auditor. He goes out and he does it the right way.
Yep.
See, but people, I don't know how many subscribers he has, but it's probably boring stuff. You know, you just watch the police working and then you just ask them the questions and you leave. There's no drama. There's no conflict. But that is an auditor.
Yes.
Right. That's the point. Exactly. Yeah. They end up getting all their clicks and views by doing all these horrible things. He doesn't do it. But I mean, there's a whole story behind that. And, you know, maybe we'll get into that next time. But again, thank you, Scryp, for joining us very much. Frauditors News Network. She is the co-host every Saturday.
Yeah.
We're going to be together every Saturday night.
Every damn Saturday. That's right.
That's right, Jack Nabbit. We ain't fooling around. I'm gonna have to buy some whiskey for next Saturday. No. So thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you, Ironton. Thank you for all the support, the super chats, the memberships, everything. Thank you, Scryp Cat. Thank you, Frauditor News Network. Love you guys. Love everybody in the audience
everyone.
today.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right.